Good evening, everybody. The wheel turns once again. We're going to be taking a look at House of Legacy. This just came out into early access earlier in the week, and it is something I'd kind of been keeping my eye on for a little bit, and I figured I'd hop in and check it out. I played just a smidgen of it last night just to make sure it was going to capture and everything, and it seems relatively interesting. A little bit of a slow start, I will warn you, but I like some of the concepts that they've got going on here. So we're gonna hop on in here. There's my one save. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to delete my save. Let's just back out of that. Go ahead and confirm that. We'll make a new one here. So essentially the idea of this game is there's a big war, and war comes to where your family lives. I'm not sure if it was the Imperial capital or one of the other provinces, but either way, our clan was scattered, our house destroyed. We are the first to return, and we're going to try to rebuild our house and take it to glory. As I understand it right now, we could go all the way up to Emperor and try to put somebody on the throne. In a way, it's kind of like almost like a Crusader Kings in that aspect, where we're going to be controlling family members and trying to better our family and pushing our family tree down. So pretty interesting. I will say it's light on the city builder. There is some, but it's more like almost like the Guild 2 is kind of what comes to mind, where you're playing as a family and we do economic things and we buy things for a purpose more than, hey, I just want to build a cool Chinese city. So that is going to be the plan there. Hey, Wolf, welcome in. Back from camping, how was the tier list? The tier list was excellent. That was by far the best stream stat-wise that we've ever had. And I thought it turned out pretty well on top of that. So definitely check it out when you get some time, Wolf. Okay, so spoilers, this is I'm 99% sure this is Chinese based. And if you were going to be the head of a dynasty, you better be male. Sorry, ladies. So we're going to start off by making a character here. I'm not going to be too picky. It's okay if we have a man bun here. We have resistance to the debuff. Sure, we have a ponytail looking thing. Okay, so we have, that's kind of different. Kind of like the splash of color there. Okay. Face 1, sure. Hair front 7. I don't know. Am I a hair front 7 type of guy? I don't know. No, we're definitely not doing the braids. How about a hair front 4? I'm more of a hair front 4 type guy. That's the ugly duck butt my hair does when I let it grow out. And then I think this is not only your expression, I think this is also your character's personality. So I do think that this might be relevant. I picked prideful the first time I went through. I don't know if that was good or not. Maybe we're righteous. We're righteous. Okay, I like that. Okay, over here we have like a point buy system. We can put some points into a couple different things. So you gain points for having a penalty to something, and you pay points to get a bonus. So we could be scholarly, masterful. I'm not sure what that is. That might be like martial skill, merchant skills, musician skills. Are you cunning? Are you beautiful? Are you fortunate? Or are you renowned? Last time I did it, I went with lucky, and I couldn't really tell if it was doing something or not. So I don't know if I want to do that. These are very pricey for what you have to pay over here. Like if you're not scholarly, you only get a +4, but it would cost you 6. I think we're just going to go jack of all trades for our starting guy here. We are going to get more family members relatively quickly, and I would just like him to kind of be able to do I don't know if they're technically tutorial tasks, but there's some tutorial-esque tasks that we can do, and we can earn some early cash. So I think we're going to do that. And then we're going to select. This is the map at the moment. A pretty large one. By my understanding, each one of these larger walled cities is kind of like a provincial capital, and I'm pretty sure this is the Imperial Palace. So we can choose any of the red labeled areas to be from, and I don't know if it actually matters. So I was playing, I think I picked something over here. I think I picked Naman when I played before. I did notice that we seem to only be able to kind of interact with local areas. So maybe being in the middle of the sticks is a good choice, or maybe it's not. I do not have reference. Let's pick, I kind of like the idea. Let's zoom in here. We could be from the Yizu province. Conversely, if we went something a little more central, we might have more expansion options. Maybe we do that. Maybe our family home near the lake in Moling. We're from Moling of the Danyang province. I will preface this with prepare for me pronouncing things, builders. Gird your loins, as it were. We're going in. All right, and we are not Qi Zhaolong. Now I got to remind myself. Oh, I don't remember. I thought I got to name my family separately. I think on this screen, yeah, family named first on this one. So we are going to be the Builder clan. And our starting guy is going to be Babel Builder of the Builder clan. They will flip this, I believe, when we get into game. So that's why I was a little confused there. And we'll get started. Hopefully, one thing I would suggest as feedback for early access, I need some menu music. There it is. I need some menu music, though. That's quite a silent start. And let me actually pause here, because I've already wasted a day. Hey, Drew, good morning. Dump stat luck, what could go wrong? Yeah, what could go wrong? I think it's more like what can't go wrong. Okay, so this is our estate. I have paused the game here. Even at 1x speed, your time frame is days, so it's going to be like the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. It goes pretty zippy. And this is our estate that we've come back to, and as you can see, it's been just completely ransacked, and we've been overrun. This is our guy, and I do really appreciate he looks like the avatar that we made. I really appreciate that, even if it's just simplistic. So this is Babel Builder and of my clan, the Builder clan. So our estate here, and this is just the starting, like we have a lot of build room. I'm pretty sure that we can actually build in this whole area. For now though, we're coming home and everything is just completely destroyed. So we've got our ancestor shrine, we have a bunch of main suites. This is essentially like each family unit will get a suite. So like a husband and wife and their kids will have a suite. So you can see we used to be a large clan. Like we had a lot of houses here. In addition, we have a warehouse where we're going to store things. We have a wing where our servants will live. We have a barn. I think that's it to start us off. Our ancestral shrine. I didn't say that. So we've come home and nobody's here. So our current place now, they said there was a way to rename this, and I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. This is going to be the Builder Estate. So I can find it a little easier on our list here. There we go. And we are part of the Danyang province. So UI-wise, this is us. And I believe it shows you who you have as your clan elder. And I'm pretty sure it's elective elder because I think you can change it around. So we can change that later on when more people arrive. Also, I unpaused it again. Hooray. We are a level 1 renown. We need to get this up to unlock more things. We are a trivial clan. Obviously, nobody cares about us because we all got destroyed. We're renowned 0 out of 20. When this gets to 20, we'll go up to level 2. 1 member, no servants. The environment here is garbage because it's a weed field ruin. There's no security. Apparently, that's very convenient for us. There's blueprints that you can import once you save some. I don't have any. Up here, we have our coin, which is our normal money. We have gold. I believe you only earn this if you enlist in the army. I think they pay you in gold, and then you have to sell the... I don't think these are called teals or ducats. I don't know what the Chinese word for this is, but we'll sell these for coin, essentially, if we ever get any. We have retainers that we can hire, and apparently we have slaves. I don't know about that mechanic yet. I'm assuming when we fight the rebels, we might be able to take them. These are our tasks. We have kind of a tutorial thing, but it's not fully tutorial because as I was playing, I'd finished some things and it would come up and remind me like, hey, so-and-so's not married, you should get him married. So it's kind of like starts as tutorial, but then kind of just becomes little tasks that you're going to want to do. And then below that, we have like a newsreel of the local news. Hey, Trip, bro gonna be rocking a name like Builder Bob. Well, maybe. I don't think we have any Bobs in chat. In Fallout 2, I dumpsteaded luck and had a turbo plasma rifle explode on me. Probably can't be worse than that. Challenge accepted. And hey, bruh, House of Legacy, are we building a legacy? Hey, you get it. They are called teals. Okay. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I did have the right idea. Welcome in, Eric. Thanks for the info. Okay, so let's jump over to what it wants us to do. So we're going to go to the Danyang province. This is going to be the big walled city on the world map. So this is what that city currently looks like. And holy moly, this is a lot more prosperous than the sticks I was playing in last night. And just for reference, again, here's the builder estate that we picked near the lake. And we are actually kind of close to the imperial capital. Top 3 exam ranks, capital posts. We are part of the Danyang province. And I don't know if these are technically... I don't know if this is technically like a map of China. I want to say no, but some of these names seem really familiar to me. Somebody will have to let me know on that one. Also, just of note, so we are one of the major clans, or we used to be here. There also appears to be the Shi clan and the Yin clan. So that's interesting, because when I played over here, there were 3 major clans. So maybe this will be a little easier for us. And here's our Danyang province. We have an army size of 11,667. They have 69 morale. Nice. And the total population here is 140k. And when I go into here, currently there's no governor, no deputy, no marshal, and no censor. So interesting. There is no government basically installed at the moment. So we didn't get the little opening cutscene that I got the first time I came in. Essentially, the house elders like writing a letter, and a guy bursts in and goes, "The rebels have taken the walls, we need to flee!" And then like it shows your people like running away and getting lost, etc., etc. So that's the backstory here. There's a big rebellion going on, and it's just boiling over. Like 3 Kingdoms style rebellion, where it's just forever rebellion. Is this multiplayer? Not to my knowledge, no. A simplified map of China? Okay, good to know. Let's see if my knowledge of Chinese manhwa helped. Well, mine doesn't, so I'll rely on you. Okay, let's leave that map. Okay, so this is the city that we're going to be working with. Just kind of eyeballing it a little bit here. I can already see this is way more prosperous than where I was in the Southwest. We had like 1 row of stores, and that was it. So this place has a lot more going on. Public school, a commerce guild, a government hall, a bunch of stores, including our a bookstore, a pawn shop, a bank. Okay, those are all important things for me. Horse market, textile, and these actually sell things. Like these aren't just like cosmetic. This is why it kind of reminds me of Guild 2. Like all these stores actually do things. Like I can go pawn something. I have to go to the grocery store and buy food so we don't starve to death. Very Guild 2 feeling to me. Okay, I am not going to fight the tutorial. We're just going to follow along. So to get us started, again, in that opening cutscene, we didn't get it this time for whatever reason. So another piece of advice, it should replay the opening cutscene when I start a new game. We came to town and a woman's like, "Oh, you're from that clan. Well, you'll have to get yourself reestablished. You could start by doing some things." And these are the things. So they want us to write letters for pedestrians because we can write as a noble. Apply and get some shop jobs. We need to buy 2 bags of grain, and we are completely broke, so we can't do that. We can pawn an item at the pawn store. Let's do that one. Go see the pawn stars. So we have a master scenery worth 10,000. We're gonna try to pawn it. We did for 10,000 coins, and we complete that little quest. And these are gonna give us just a smidgen of money, and we get some renown. So that'll help us level up here. Hover your mouse cursor over a shop to learn more about it, locate the pawn shop, and turn things you don't need into money. Okay. Also, I'm staying paused for now because there's a stamina mechanic, and I don't want time to elapse and not use up my stamina. So that's the plan there. Russ says, "I used to be a major clan like you until an OP main protagonist with his harem walked into our clan." Well, we got rebelled. So we're in the rebel opening of the manhwa. Is there combat? Yes, I have not experienced it. I think In the game I played last night, I had a guy come back, and he was really good at martial, and they were like, "The rebels are attacking. Does anyone want to sign up to help?" And I sent him off to go do it, but I went to bed after that. So I have not been there. I think it's more of like a management game. Like, you're not going to run around swinging a sword. I think it's like I'm going to allocate family members to serve in the military. And you can go up ranks and whatnot. I know that much. So this is definitely not a tutorial, just if I didn't make that clear. This is definitely a first look with a little bit of knowledge. Makes sense. Usually the closer you are to the capital city tends to be more prosperous. I totally agree. What a helpful and not suspicious and old random lady. How many teals you guys want to bet the old lady is actually some renowned master that went into hiding? Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Okay, so with doing that, we can now afford food. I like food, so I'm going to buy 2 bags, which is what the quest tells me to do. I'm going to buy that. Claim my reward. Okay, what else do they want me to do? Write letters for pedestrians. So you can actually zoom in pretty far, and I like the art style. It's simple, but it gets the point across, and it has the kind of Chinese water paint aesthetic to it, which I quite enjoy. I saw some beautiful ones all over China, but specifically when I was at the World's Fair. The China exhibit had some absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous art. So we're looking for people who have letters above their head if we were going to complete that task. And I'm not really seeing one. It's kind of a downside how big this town is, actually. I'm sure when I'm not doing the mundane stuff like this, I'm not going to care, and this will be a benefit. Nobody wants me to write them a letter. If I unpause, people will move around and people will spawn, so I'm sure we'll get some. What else? Apply to shop jobs. Again, I'm not seeing shop jobs. Trade with peddlers. Okay, I can do that one. So the people with the little bags above their head want to sell things. Right now, apparently we're trading in copper spheres, and we're looking at the market price. We want to buy low and sell high. I know. Crazy. That's some of my economy classes coming back to me. But we're going to look around, see if we can find somebody selling at a really good deal. 88's not quite. 85 seemed to be what I found was pretty decent. But then again, maybe the economy is different here. That very well could be. 86% is fine, and we have enough money. So I'm going to buy this. Oh, I need to appoint somebody. So this is where your clan members are going to be important. So this is Babel Builder. He's generation 1 of our clan. He's single. I feel that energy. He's the clan elder. I feel that energy. Authority none, which means I don't think I have an office. I have 18 stamina. I'm age 18. I wish. 100 health, 80 mood, 20 charisma, 12 luck, which is horrible compared to when I rolled up with luck. My hobby is ink. My trait is righteous. I have no talent, no skill. I have a 20 in writing, an 18 in might, a 23 in business. Okay, maybe the might's a little high and the art's a little high, but I could see that being me. So we are actually pretty good at business. So this will actually be the person that probably does this for me. So I'm going to buy that. We have some negotiations. I get some XP, and we bought the spheres. If I open up my inventory, now I own 7 copper spheres. And ideally, we are basically going to day trade these. 112%, I'm going to sell that off. Hey, I made a little bit of money. And that'll get better as your business skills get better, and you just find better deals by clicking about. What else do they want? Write letters, can't do. Apply for shop jobs, I don't see any yet. Take a loan from the bank. I kind of want to hold off on that just for reasons I learned last time. Build your own shop. Okay, we can do that. Build. General store. So this has a lot of different industries. I don't know how involved any of these are. This seems more like you're building and renting out the shop, essentially. Some of the farm production seems like it's a little more involved. So right now, at our renown level, we could only open up a general store. So we're going to do that. We need to get to clan level 3 before we can open a grocery store. So I'm going to click this. And then we need to find a place to put it. So where am I going to build all my shops? Edge of town. Kind of looks like the main area is just full. I think you can actually rearrange the town, but you have to actually get into the government to do so. So I can't fiddle with that. I guess we're going to take over this intersection right here. So let's go ahead and build us a general store right there in the corner. General store on the corner, you know, we sell our smokes or something. So quest complete, reward 500. We built it, claim. All right, so then in here, we can upgrade the level. We can hire employees. We can say how much we're paying for employees, and it'll tell us our monthly revenue. And our clan is the one that owns it. Right away, upgrade shop one time. Again, I'm not going to fight the tutorial. I'm just going to do what it tells me to do. Thank you. And then it wants me to hire employees. I will do so. Give me the max. Hire. And I assume that there's something like if everyone's hired, then you're going to have to pay more. Because otherwise, I don't see a reason why I would ever offer more. Capitalist in me speaking, obviously. Wages have stagnated in the Dangyang province. Demolish one patch of weeds at our estate. Okay, let's go do that. I'm going to try to zip through this opening stuff kind of quickly. So in here, I need to go to the build menu. I'm going to select it. I'm going to demolish it. Hey, we found a Crimson Cut, which is a tea set, and a boxing manual. We'll store those. And I'm just going to go through, and I don't see a reason why... Writing plus... Wow, okay. Man, I got much better junk in my lawn than I had last night. I'm just going to go through and delete off all the weeds, since apparently I can get money. I wish when I did my lawn I found 200 gold coins. Nameless scroll, ink. I'm assuming, because my character liked ink, I'm assuming this is kind of like gifts that we can give to people. Kind of what we saw in Tale of Immortal. Okay, and let's clear those out. Are you weeds? I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Environment is going up, so I guess that was dirty. A rabbit pelt. A bronze sensor. Store them. Okay, there we go. We've done that. Move an abandoned building 0 out of 3 tiles within your estate. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to drag it, drop it, and I'm just going to put it back. It's fine. Repair your warehouse. I will do that. So we need this guy. Repair. Done. I thought that was done. Leave my building here. All right. Move an abandoned building. Done. Demolish the weeds. Done. Okay, write for pedestrians. Apply for shop jobs. Recruit a retainer. Take the loan. Repair. Okay, I did not repair my... Oh, that was the wing. My mistake. Build menu. Repair. Yes. And also, we can upgrade that, which will increase the size. So there is a limit of how much I can store. I think I am just going to pop us up just to a level 2. I doubt we're going to hit that anytime soon, but just in case. Move clan members into suites. Repair our suite. Okay, I think we're going to do that. So these ones that are slightly bigger cost 7,000. We poor right now, so I'm actually going to do one of these smaller ones. Sure. 5,000. Yes. I'll leave my build menu. Thank you. All right. Babel moves into his newly renovated house. In here, we can upgrade it, which gives us life quality, gives us health, happiness. We can basically up people's diet and allowance essentially here. And the higher we go, the happier they'll get, but obviously more expensive. And I need to go get those things. So for now, we're on rice rations. He's living that college life. We have no servants, obviously. Yep. Build 5 estate walls. I could totally do that too. So decoration. Now, as we go up in clan level, there's more decorations to unlock, and these do have stats on them. So we're definitely going to want to pretty the place up as we get bigger and bigger. But for now, we are literally just nothing. We are literally nothing. So 5, 1... spacebar for some reason is the rotate. You can reassign that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, leave that menu. Done. Assign a clan member to purchase grain. I don't have a spare person at the moment. Buy a house in town and assign a retainer. Find a civilian bride. Okay, we can do that. Okay, let's head back into town here. Hey, Rosetta Stone, welcome in. You can easily ruin a game save by trying to fast forward through these odd tutorials. Yeah, I agree. I did watch somebody else playing before I picked it up just to make sure it was translated. I love Japanese and Chinese and Korean games, and They say that they have English translations a lot of times, and by that they mean like the main menu. So I did do a little bit of research before hopping all the way in. Okay, I actually did let a day or two go by. Let me just check if there's any of the jobs I need. And that does not seem to be the case. Okay, so let's do these in kind of a smart order here. So I need to buy a house in town and assign our retainer to it. So how expensive is the cheapest house? Okay, we have cheap houses here. It's essentially 20,000 coin to buy. Houses can be a dormitory, retainers, or a casino. Ooh, okay, well, we're not to casino phase. So we're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna take a small 1 year loan of, I think I'm gonna take 30,000. Oh, they won't? Oh, my credit's no good. Okay, a small 20,000 loan, and the interest on that in 1 year is gonna be 2,000. So I need to pay this back in full, 22,000 in 1 year. If we can do it earlier, I definitely will. So we're gonna borrow that money, claim that. Okay, we're gonna buy a house. Buy. All right, and I'm gonna assign the retainer to it because that's what my mission wants me to do. We could lease houses out, like I could become a slumlord if I was so inclined. Okay, next step, we need to hire a retainer. So I was before going like this and just literally clicking like every clickable person, and then I found out there's a civilians button. So clan members, these are going to be those members of those houses I talked about earlier. So she, yin, she. So those are the other two houses around here right now. What we're interested in is civilians, and we're looking for a retainer. And I think I want to stick to a male retainer because I think there's some jobs that only they can do. Ideally, I'm looking for somebody that's got pretty good business and writing and arts. It would be ideal. So we're just going to quickly kind of zoom through here. I'm looking for business more than anything else. A 19 writing. Okay, he's pretty good all-rounder. Well, remember, guy in blue. Not very great. Not very great. He's wearing the same clothes as me. I hate him. Also, his skills suck. Writing 53? Oh, you're 57 years old. That would explain it. That would explain it. I want somebody young so they don't die. 36 writing. Okay, the guy in blue seems to be my favorite at the moment. I think my guy in blue is gonna do it. Again with the pastel colors. It's a theme, I guess, at this point, Slice? That looks like the family grave. We have an ancestral shrine. We're good. We didn't do any grave desecration. Have I tried Leviathan's Fantasy? Rosetta, you're in luck. I have a whole series of that. You should totally watch that after stream. Did that finally get put back up on Steam? I know they got taken down for a little while because apparently they had stolen some assets. Babel did play it? Yep, yes he did. Babel Builder likes to upgrade building. I do like to upgrade building. Same outfit. Well, it's true. Okay, we're gonna try to hire this blue guy. Look, he's a married man. He needs a job. So we're gonna try to recruit him. Hello. You should work for me. He wants 1,360 coins. Okay. I don't really have a reference for if that's good or bad, but I need to hire him for the tutorial. So that is what we do. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna assign our retainer. Assign Zinchun Liang to there. And I'm gonna have him right now do gig jobs. So that's the, like, writing letters, work at a store. That's what a gig job is. You can also set them to do street trading. That's the thing I showed off earlier when I was clicking on those. I have a feeling that can actually earn you a lot of money, but I don't have the liquidity in my cash to do that at the moment. These two I have not seen how to unlock yet. Collect intel and spread rumors. So we're gonna let that go. Take our money there. What else did we need to do? Write for pedestrians, apply for shop jobs, find a bride. Okay, same plan. Now we're looking at the ladies. Now, ideally here, I don't know how the transfer of stats and traits and skills work, but there's some sort of inheritance. So Step 1, we're looking for young, she can't be infertile, decent stats, or a skill. The first 2 are required, the second 2 are good. So we're gonna go through here relatively quickly, and right now I'm mainly looking at, do they have a skill? Also, I suppose they have to be single. 51 and married is definitely out. Her skill is technology, and she's a widow. She's tone deaf and non-business. I'm all business, lady. I don't think we could get along. No talent. No talent. Skills. No her talent is might. So I'm guessing that you get an increase in might skills, maybe, if you have a talent. No skill, though. Okay, you're all dudes. Boy, it is slim pickings here. No skills. No skills. You're good at business. Your trait is lively, and you are plain. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Righteous, no skills. Now, one thing I did notice... you are pretty garbage. Wow. One thing I did notice last night, I think if we go back to our estate and we go back to town, I think it just rerolls the civilians. I don't think the civilians are persistent like the clan members are. Let's see if that's the case here. Yeah, look at that. There's 2 guys that look like me now. So we are going to just roll through here until I see someone acceptable. I'm not going to be too picky, but I would like them to have a skill. Just on the off chance that they can pass it on. Okay, here we go. Skills, technology. She has some stats. She's unlucky. I don't think so. Let's not have her spill boiling tea on us or something. Tone deaf. No traits. I mean, this is going to be the matriarch of our clan. We need to pick somewhat carefully from the local market. Feels bad. Now, there is a way that you can use a matchmaker, but we poor. And we're unknown, so nobody cares. Ever play the old Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom? I don't think I have, or if I did, it was like just the demo or something. I believe the 140k is the town, and then there's those small little like villages around it. Crusader Kings Eugenics. Yep. we gonna be kings, boys. All right. Like I said, I'm not trying to be too picky here, but I do demand, and this did randomize again, I do demand that she has some sort of skill. Okay, skill charisma. 18 years old. She likes wine. Sure. You could be a wine aunt. Okay, Yu Yang Ji is probably it. I am going to peruse the market one last time, but it's probably going to be her. No skills, no skills, no skills, no skills. Oh my gosh, ladies, you got to step it up. Okay, here we go. Technology. Okay, so between... You have charisma and you have technology. Do we go for the charming one or the smart one? No skills. Medicine? Okay, medicine could be really good. She's insecure. Like I said, I think these traits work kind of like Crusader Kings, where they're gonna do stuff. So maybe insecure would be a bad trait to have. I don't know that for a fact. Alright, what do you guys think? Technology, she has 20 might, so she's a little brawny. You can hold that against her. Otherwise, the stats are okay, they're low-ish. Or charisma with worse stats. She's carefree. 18 charisma, 16 luck, 29. Okay, your stats are just straight up better. Is it possible to just die and lose outright? Yes, Trip. Yep, you definitely can. If you took a guy with high might and you did like a guard the bank wagon, and there's just a percentage you could get killed. Honestly, China as a time period is fascinating, as essentially the entire social cultural paradigm is on the same layer, endlessly stacked on top of each other, each layer increasing in scope and power. Yeah, it's a very interesting time period. Well, time periods, because it's not like it's a short period. I would say charisma, since the hubby is business. All right, I'm gonna take your Your romantic advice, Rosetta Stone. If this marriage doesn't work out, I'm blaming you. Proposed marriage. It's me, Babel Builder. My love of my life, Yu Yang Ji. Okay, I'm pretty sure because she's a civilian, that's the equivalent of being basically just a peasant. I don't think we actually have to give her any. So it's like, hey, did you know I own a plot of land? And she's like, I'm in. Let's celebrate our marriage. All right, done. Find a civilian bride for your clan. Now, our goal is obviously not to be marrying civilians. We want to be marrying into powerful clans, but right now we are the dirt clan. Nobody cares about us at all. Okay, assign one clan member to purchase grain. All right, we can do that here. This is another piece of advice. Set duty. These are all things that we can have clan members do. Each clan member can only be set to one thing at a time. So I need to set her to purchase food. I wish this could be lower than 10. We each only need 1 bag of rice a month. So this is going to be massively overbuying, and I can't afford it. So I'm going to let that go through just to like one time, and then I'm going to come back and cancel it. So we gain some money. Cool. Set speed to ×3. Done. And then I pause it, and we're back to speed 1. Pause. All right, what else? Right for pedestrians. All right, let's take another look around. Did we get anybody? Let me zoom out a little bit. Anyone need a letter written? I know my letters. Ah, here we go. You, good sir. Now, this is another place. At the beginning, when you only have a couple people, my 12 stamina and her 18 are going to go bye-bye really, really quick. So it's going to be important that we get more clan members. So writing, I have 20. She has 16. I am better at it. We made basically no money. Those do not pay well. I think if you have higher stats, they pay better. Okay, that's one of those. Street jobs. Expand clan marriages for 1 member. Select suitable candidates for civilians for allied clans, then marry them as a secondary spouse, a concubine, for clan members. I don't know if I want to. Do I want to do that yet? I guess we do, because it's going to increase our workforce. All right, we are going to do that. So let's pop back over here quick. We'll make sure she's assigned. She is. And then we'll go back over. All right. Man, we don't even have like a penny to our name, and we're already out there getting concubines. All right, again, I'm not going to be too picky. Same criteria do apply. My basic is you have to have a skill. You have to have a skill, and you can't be ancient. Where are all the skilled ladies at? None of you have a skill. By the way, I don't think it should work like this. I think the civilian population should like only refresh once per month or something, rather than on load in. This feels pretty gamey, and I do not like gamey things, but until I know better, I don't know if this is a requirement or if I'm going too hard on this. Come on, ladies, step it up. None. Technology. She's 21 years old, single, pretty decent stats, actually. Writing, might, business, those are okay. She's in a good mood. She's in good health. All right, you're in, lady. So we want to propose marriage, find concubine for Babel. Grant marriage. Okay, so now I don't understand this. So it wants you to get a concubine, but this happened last night too. But it made my guy sad that he got a concubine. I guess more women, more problems, I suppose. I don't know why that makes him sad, but he's mood 80. He'll get over it. Geez, I guess I'll have a flower in each hand. Man, life is so hard. Look at his face. He's just so put out by this. We'll leave that alone for now. Okay, we did that. Assign a clan member to auto-collect profits. Sure. All right. Instead, not wife number 2, concubine, you're gonna go purchase the food. And main wife, you are going to go collect shop revenue. So she's just gonna pick up the money every month when we collect our rent, essentially. Okay. Buy a farm. We're nowhere close to that money. We need to do those two. Upgrade farm cottage, develop farm, build animal pens, harvest farm, give birth to a baby, hire a teacher, Okay, we are as far as we can without unpausing. So now I'm going to be on speed 1. And we're going to hit play. And what I need to do is we're looking for those odd jobs. We're basically looking for the little flags. We're looking to write a letter and we're looking to run some business. So let time go. Okay, here is a manual labor job. I don't know what skill this is good. I guess it requires none. Concubine, to work with ye. 59 coins. Another one, to work with ye. And again, we're going to be limited by our stamina. So I want to try to use all of our stamina up before the end of the month when it resets. A hobby of wine could be expensive. I guess they hadn't invented box wine yet. That is true, Wolf. I'll pass your message along, Slice. Hey, J-Rob. Your roof is looking a bit rough. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Technology equals phone scammer. Hopper Spears win into the set. I do not know. I do not know, Shannon. In fact, could we look at... Where is the... there's like a weapons store. Maybe that could give us a clue. I don't know. Is it Smithy? Bamboo bow, wooden bow, horn bow, composite bow, bronze crossbow. We have a swift blade, a stark cleaver, a trident blade, a short sword, and a whip sword. That doesn't really narrow it down much for me. The fact that we have composite bows, though, and we do have crossbows might narrow it down a little. Okay, I'm gonna let some time flow. We're looking for jobs. This is why, like, having this huge street is, in one way it's good because there's lots of places for jobs to spawn. In one way it's bad because I have to zoom around looking for it. What's your writing? 20? All right, you can stop doing backbreaking labor and you can write a letter. Okay, good there. I don't want to wear Babble out because he's my high business person at the moment. There it is. Okay, so this little, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an abacus. It's a picture of an abacus. Just to double check. Oh, she's also 20. I'm 23. Okay, so Yingge Qiang is actually almost as good as a businesswoman as I am. Okay, so she can do writing, business. She's kind of mighty, but I don't think women are allowed to work the, like, bodyguard jobs. So I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful. I could be wrong on that. And your sets are kind of garbage. So, main wife, you better get pregnant, otherwise you're going to be doing manual labor. We have a very competent concubine, apparently. Okay, but Babel is going to do this because I want to work on my stats. So we're going to do that. All right, wife, you're going to do the labor. And this is something that the retainer I hired, he's also doing this. He's running these little jobs right now. So I'm kind of competing against him, but either way, we get paid. Oh, let's see. Can I? Oh, might. Yeah, here we go. Might is equal to or greater than 18. I guess the ladies can work it. In my previous game, I must have had no might on the ladies. But risk is 14. I think you can just straight up die. I think you can just straight up die. So... I mean, I hate to say it, but you're actually worse than the concubine. All right, we have a tough wife. Yeah, put those muscles to use, wife. Guard the bank shipment. While we're waiting on those, we also could be looking around. We're looking for things, like I said, about 85% is what I'm looking at. One of the things I did see, there was a note from Dev already. I think they're adding a thing where I can just mouse over people and I don't have to click on them. Here's a good one. I don't have to click on them to get that info, which would be greatly appreciated. I'm having to hit escape each time to close those traders. We got plenty of money, so let me just stay paused for a second and let me buy out all of the copper balls in town that are at a good price. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, so we are sitting on... Oh, they're not copper balls, they're lift pots now. Copper balls are so last month. All right, go guard the bank. Good job, wife. All right, now we want to sell 115. Yes, please. I'm out of stamina. No. All right. My competent concubine. That sounds like a light novel. Copyright. Don't steal. Sell. Nice. 117%. I'm not actually calculating out. I'm just relying on the base price differences, I'm sure you could calculate out. 103? Get out of here. You think you can buy a lift pot in these parts for 103? I don't think so. 95? Cheapskates. What about you? 113, yeah, that's right. We have 5 more to offload. There it is. Okay, and I think we pretty much did all of them, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, and we did roll over to the next month. If we pull up in our people, yep, my stamina is back. I really, really would like to turn off auto buy food because it's really going to put a crimp in my style, but I'm very concerned that we're going to starve to death if I do it. So I'm not going to. Hopefully at some point I'll remember to turn this off. We'll see. Let's go to our shop. Okay, buy farm. Help land. Okay, so let's actually not. Let's go to the world map. Okay, there's a farm for sale. I think this is kind of like the tutorial for sale. How much are you? 38,000. Okay, I'm not even going to try to bargain because I'm never going to get it down that low. So we just need to kind of do the daily grind until we get up to 38,000. To wit, though, I'm going to upgrade our general store, and I think we're just going to go all the way if I can afford it. I can't. So we're going to stop at level 8. I think 10 is the max. We're going to hire employees. We're going to max it out. So look at our monthly revenue here. We're making 4.5k monthly revenue, and that's just totally passive. Because I'm having the wife pick up the money, I don't even have to come over here and click the button to get the money. What do you want? Jibing Shi clan. I was traveling the city when some pickpocket robbed me blind. Sorry, I'm poor. I forgot my wallet at home. Help you next time. Good luck. Yeah, you think I'm made out of money, kid? Get out of here. All right, we're just going to be in the money grind here for a little bit until we can afford that farm. Female hard labor is worth more than the main guy writing. Yeah. No comment. Babel Builder messed up numbers while working as a shop clerk and was fired. Oh. I know my numbers, I swear. You think word would get out in town that like, dude, stop hiring this guy. He literally doesn't know how to do this. But they never learn. Okay. I have 16 stamina. I'm not gonna burn that out. At least till we're close to the end of the month. Again, I don't think you actually do this little odd job thing once you get up and rolling. Yeah, I just did that letter. I was too slow. I'm just doing this at the beginning because A, it gets us skill, and B, it's a little bit of income. I mean, all we own is a little general shop, and we're feeding 3 people already. Nope, and I missed a good job there, I think. All right, we'll do the labor. We're on the 15th of the month. Crossbill was invented in Vietnam and then got stolen by China. Ah, tech spread. Are you using retainers in your townhouse that are the best money making? Yep, Scully, I've got one right here. Hey, maybe you know the answer to this. Can I put multiple retainers in one house? I've never played far enough in to have the spare money to buy a second. I would love it if I could put somebody on auto trade at the same time. Nope, I see you, Mr. Letter. Oop, and I see you, business. We'll do the business first. 252, got some business XP. We'll write the letter. Look at that, we totally wrote that letter. We got like no XP for that. I think that's bugged because I noticed when I was playing before, I was getting like no business XP, but I leveled up in business at some point. These ladies want to do matchmaking. I have no one to match make, so that's not going to be very helpful yet. Okay. The reason I want to focus in on these letters a little bit is if we can take the Imperial exam, I believe writing and luck are the 2 stats. What are you? My daughter, Mei Kyung Ying, deserves an outstanding warrior. Whoever wins this concept of might shall be her husband. I think at our rank, we're not allowed to have multiple consorts. I think we're only allowed to have 1. Interesting though. So this kind of tells me maybe I should keep a clan member unmarried and see if we could get things like this. Okay, if I was gonna do that, I don't think I could, even if I wanted to. Yeah, we have an 18 might. I don't think that's particularly noteworthy. Pause. Okay, we got not terrible money. Well, yeah, that our little dude's going around doing those odd jobs for us. All right, we're just out of stamina, I think. Oh, I could do this one. Risk is only 6%. I'll take it. This is game over if we die. Just FYI. Okay, right before the month tilts over. Nice. Max out, higher, max, higher. I think this only calculates at the end of the month. All right, our general store is maxed out. Now, I could build another one, but I think that's kind of boring. Oh, and that got us to level 3, apparently. So now I can build a grocery store. We need 10,000 to do that. So we definitely cannot afford that at the moment. And I think basically what I did last night was I had to build that building. Congrats! Yu Yangji of your clan is pregnant. All right, good work. Congrats! Yin York Yang of your clan is pregnant. Babble's putting in the work. You just got to put in the work, guys. You got to put in the work. All right, we're feeding 5 now. She's only 1 month pregnant. It's gonna be fine. We're building tough babies. They gotta come out with a 6-pack. Okay, I'm gonna have her help write letters too, I think. I gotta be cognizant of our stamina use. They followed Paradox's leave of having 30 days in February. I don't know what the Chinese calendar would have been in year 1. Maybe it was different. I know they didn't use the same. I just lost the name of it. Not Greco calendar. Gregorian calendar? Obviously not. Okay. Work with that business job. They use the lunio-solar calendar. Gotcha. New clan people coming right up. Yep, that's true. That's true. Just gotta get in there and get it done. Oh, lots of business this month. Now, I don't know for a fact, but I would assume that the other 2 families that are in this province are also doing odd jobs. So it is a little bit of a competition here. Yep, and there, see that one just went right underneath my mouse there. Oh, and I lost that one too. Business job. All right, let's finish her stamina off. All right, now let's just do a quick 88. Yeah, probably not. 85 for sure. Nope, replace. Nope, not you. Yep, bye. 88, no. 92, no. 90, no. 102, no. I gotta be a little bit careful about this because I don't want to run out of stamina and have a bunch of stockpile in case the item they're trading changes. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is. 86, yeah, that's probably fine. I'm getting business XP at the same time, so it's kind of like a double whammy. All right, let's find somebody. 115, yes. 97, no. 35, no. Doing some day trading, margin trading here. All right, what do you want? I was traveling the city when some pickpocket robbed me. Oh, that sucks. Yep, sorry, gotta go. I think I hear my wife calling me. People out here trying to borrow money from me. You think I'm made out of money? I'm a poor man. I only own a general shop. Oh, but I didn't have to be. What if we put in a grocery store? Now, like I said, this is very light, at least at this stage of the city building. Maybe it gets more intense when you actually get a public office. I kind of want something a little more prestigious at that corner. So we'll just continue what we're working on here. We'll put in our general store. We will hire an employee. Yep, and in fact, actually, I can afford apparently 2 upgrades. Hire, max, hire. And you can see, like, we're already gonna make 6,400 there, and it's only a couple levels in. That's more than our general store was making in total. So there definitely is a hierarchy of like moving up the chain of things that you are owning. And there's a ton of them. So cosmetics, textile, tea, book, smithy, horse shop, jewelry store, pawn shop, courtesan lounge, bank, and exchange. And then there's some production buildings we can build out on our farm when we finally get there. Okay, I am completely out of stamina. Nothing else we can do. Buy the farm, upgrade the farm, harvest farm, have baby. And it does have 9 months, so we were in what? We were in February when they got pregnant, so we're looking at something along the lines of an October-ish birth. Interact 3 times with members of other clans. I would love to do that, but I'm kind of poor. Waiting for that to roll over. Don't forget the loan. Yeah, it was a 1-year loan. We'll be able to pay it off relatively. I mean, look at that. Look at that income. I'm not too worried about it. And the interest is yearly. It's not compiling on me. I'm kind of surprised we haven't had any other clan members make it back. Last time I was inundated by them. And in fact, I probably should go work on restoring a little bit more of the house before somebody shows up. My pregnant wife, go do some hard labor. Bring back those 56 coins. What is that? Write a play. Sure, we'll have you do it. 337. Also, I've noticed that jobs don't show up unless you're vaguely able to do them. So, like, if I didn't have anyone with might, I wouldn't see those might jobs. Rather do the business job. I messed up my numbers. Man, how bitter would you be? You're the main wife, and yet somehow you're the one that has to go carry bags of rice every day. Meanwhile, the concubine gets to go write a play. We're definitely not fostering horrible things to happen in the future. For sure. We're almost out of stamina on both of them already. I guess I say already. It's already the 18th. Business. Do it. Alright, let's do another quick sweep here. 106. 82, yes. 85, yes. 93, new. 106. 107. I think that's all the cheap stuff. All right. 117, yes, please. 120 with my skills. Boom. Yeah, so I assume as you get your skills up, that's having an effect here. 112, 115, yeah. I'm definitely raising the price on that. Do I have any of those left? No, I've sold all those off. Another thing they're adding in an upcoming patch next week, supposedly, is categories here. Right now, everything is just mixed together, and it's a little confusing once you really get going. Okay, do we save up a little bit of money and just pay off our loan, or do we save up and buy the farm? I think I'd rather pay off the loan. I hate owing money. I absolutely hate owing money. I always go pay things as soon as I'm able. I don't like that feeling of owing somebody something. No, Babel is debt-free. I am very proud of that. I don't owe anybody anything. One of the things I am so grateful for, I worked some during college, but a good chunk of my college was paid for by my parents. And I am so grateful that I graduated and did not have student loans. I have friends that are in that student loan vortex. My heart goes out to you. Because that is a sucky place to be. Rosetta says, same, I'll not eat if it means I can pay something off quicker. Yeah. I used to, with my old phone bill, it used to like be posted on like the 10th, but it wasn't due to the 20th. And even though I had auto pay, I was like, no. I'd go on the 10th and I would pay it because I did not like feeling like I owed somebody something. Okay, here we go. Oh, geez, you look mad. I'm a member of your clan, previously separated by war. Now I'm finally back. This is Fing Tao Builder. No, you're not Fing Tao. You thought you were Fing Tao, but actually, you are Scully. Scully Builder. I'm glad you made it back, friend. Let's go set you up some digs. All right, so we are gonna need to repair. Yep, not that. Repair. Yes. Okay. And Scully, here you go, man. You can live next door. Ignore anything you hear through the paper-thin walls. I'll do you the same. Okay, 18 has some charisma. Very lucky. Scully's kind of shy. His hobby is admiring vases, I guess. His talent is might of 40. My clanmate Scully was a shy general, apparently. All right, might 40. You are now the enforcer of the clan. You are definitely going to take on those might jobs. And if we get a war thing, you got this, brother. You got this. And you know what? Let's upgrade. We'll go to level 2. I'm not 100% certain what that does, but sure. I guess it raises the number of servants we can have. We are not prosperous enough that we can be affording servants at the moment. So I also like this. These are your actual characters. Like if you go look here, that is Yu Yang. And this is Yinga. And our new friend Scully here. And of course, the ubiquitous Babel. I love that it actually is your characters that wander around on your estate. Oops. Actually, let's save and continue. I haven't had any crashes, but since I'm streaming, you never know. All right, back to town. If you're gonna have Scully, you need a molder. I don't have a molder in chat. Sorry. Edelac said, it took me 14 years to pay off my student loans. I think my sister is still paying off of hers. They're terrible. Yeah. I worked with somebody. He was a teacher from Hawaii. And I don't know how much student debt he had, but he said, I basically paid the bare minimum and I plan on dying with this debt. He was like maybe 40, low 40s at the time. Yeah. Yeah. Conversely, though, I will say, when I was in college and the checks would roll in, and I'm living on like ramen and like homemade quesadillas, and I would see other people like, oh, I went and bought new dishes. Oh, I went and bought a new laptop. Oh, I went and bought a new mattress. I'm like, do you guys need that? You do realize you have to pay that money back, right? Like, that's not a gift. You are gonna have to pay for this in the future. Meanwhile, I had for my kitchen utensils, I went to a yard sale and bought some used plates and utensils for like $10. So I lived in like a closet for $200 a month rent. No exaggeration. I paid $200 plus half bills to rent basically a closet for 2 years. Yeah, it was poor times. Played a lot of Dwarf Fortress for 2 years because I could not afford games. The college life. Okay, I think we're gonna try to pay that loan off. We're at 30K. Bookstore, bank. All right, I want to. Oh, did it auto pay? Did it auto pay? Because I should have a button in here to repay, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't let me take a new loan. It shouldn't let me take a new loan if I have an outstanding one. So I must have had enough money and then paid it. Unless there's a second bank. Oh. Oh no. This is what gets people in trouble. I could take a loan to pay my loan. Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic intensifies. If anyone watched my playthrough of that, we were taking loans to pay our loans. All right, I am gonna pay this off. That is very interesting. Again, when I was playing in Podunk Nowhere down in Nanan, there was only one bank, so I couldn't do that. But here there are multiple banks. Interesting. Okay, speaking of, Scully, you got this, man. Don't die. Guard that armored convoy for me. Okay, 9,000 left. How are we doing on food? Okay, we've kind of built up a lot. I really want to turn off the monthly buy, but I just know I'm going to forget. Okay, you guys, I trust you. Don't let me forget to check in on the food every once in a while. I don't want to keep stockpiling because there's no point. What else could I have you do? Purchase snacks. I don't think we want to purchase any snacks. No. Find items, interact with a clan. Okay, that costs money. We're just too poor. I'm already collecting shop. We could visit a tea house. I think that makes them happy. Her mood's 100. She's ecstatic. Low mood leads to bad behavior. Try to provide good environment, send gifts, and avoid grievances. Okay, so main wife is in a horrible mood. Okay, maybe we give her a break from collecting taxes. Right, so you are going to collect shop revenue here. Why don't you have a day off, honey, and you can go visit the tea house? And we're very poor, so please don't spend more than 1,000 coins when you do that. All right, 31 mood. Let's see if that improves when the month rolls over. Labor. Maybe she's just pissed that she didn't get to go write that play. Is nobody selling? 84? Yes. 82? Yes. I'm gonna have to sell some of these off right away because we're kind of broke. We have low liquidity. Also, the market is not the best at the moment. 1,000. No, 98. Get out of here with that 98. Take me for some country bumpkin. 92? This is how you would end up losing money. We may just sit on this little bit of stock I've still got. Let's double check. 105, 106, 98, 114. There it is. You can have more than one person in a house. They have limits depending on the size. Okay. So when you say that, though, do you mean I can have more than one retainer? Let me just make sure we're talking the same language here. You can make bank with 4 retainers in your house. 2 on trade. Okay. That's exactly the information I needed. Thank you, Scully. Okay. So we want to hire some more retainers. And we got the money for it. So what we're looking for is high stats. And here's a 58-year-old woman, so a little old, but she is a martial genius with 54. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. 36 business, though. A high business would be good for street trading. 18, 14, 29. He is... Okay, so Sky Blue is probably in. 20... 63? Okay, but he's ancient. I kind of feel like I want to hire young, and I want them to work for me forever. So, recruit. Wow, you think a lot of yourself. All right, we'll hire you. All right, here, assign. Sure can. I bet you, oh, I see. There's a number right here. Yeah, it does say 2 out of 4. I didn't notice that before. Okay, so if on the weird chance that the dev watches this, this needs to be fixed. You can't see the numbers here. It's because this probably fits in easily with Chinese characters, and obviously English does not. One problem that a lot of... Oh, I can't change their jobs for each. Oops, no, I want you both here. Okay, you are business 29, you are 19, so can you do day trading? Okay, I can give individual jobs. One thing I've noticed a lot with, especially Chinese games, it's probably the same for others. When they make their base game UI, they don't account for the room needed for English. And so they really, really, really struggle to get the English dialogue in. It just doesn't fit in their UI. Armed escort. All right, Scully, you got this. Business, that's me. I don't even think I need to really keep this paused. Business, that's me. I want to get to the point that we can get that farm, because that's when we'll have our next stage here. I guess we could up this. Higher. Because there's no reason not to get these maxed out from what I've seen so far. Oh, I missed a good one there. All right, we can have more retainers though. Oh, I missed that one too. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Still looking for that person. You know what? I have somebody who could do that. Scully, fight to the death for a wife. Scully's enrolling in a might contest. People are enrolling in droves, so it begins. The mightiest warrior will marry the dame. Victorious! Marry Tana Shi of the Shi clan. All right, did we actually do that? We did! We did! All right, let's see if you lucked out, Scully. So Scully's 18, 66 health. Is 66 health? That feels low. Yeah, I think you've taken some damage. Okay, I need to keep an eye on that. Also, her mood went up by 10. So I think she gets to keep visiting the tea house for the time being. I see. So I'm going to need to micromanage that a little bit. All right. Might 40. All right, how'd you do? Okay, so he's into older chicks. That's cool. She's 27. She's not pregnant. She's stunning. Okay. All right, she's a bit of a looker. 97 charisma. Holy crap. She blows these two out of the water. 10 luck. Her hobby. Oh, wow. I auto-corrected that in my brain to rogue. I'm like, her hobby's being a rogue? No, they actually mean rouge. They actually mean, so like makeup. Her hobby's makeup. And she's timid. Marriage 82. Marriage 69, nice. I'm assuming that means how happy you are with your marriage. I'm just pure guessing that though. To my knowledge, there's no way. Oh no, never mind. Influences childbirth and depends on the couple's attribute compatibility. Okay. So my concubine here is way better of a wife than my wife. I don't think I'm allowed to shuffle, so we're just going to live with that and learn about those stats. Influenced by parents and teachers, skills enable special actions. Talent is subject to genes and affects the growth speed of attributes. Okay, so talent is probably important also. Getting a good talent. We have none. He has might. She has writing. So we're going to have warrior poets coming out of this couple. Writing 40. Okay, so by far she is the best writer in our clan now. So any writing we need to do, I should consider her unless I'm giving the XP to someone specifically. She's pretty good at cunning. What is cunning specifically? Key in strategic interactions. Its growth depends on life experiences and the clan's education. Okay. I wish we could see who they were marrying before we actually did events like that. All right, you've already got a house, so we're covered there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're now eating 5 food per month. You guys aren't going to let me forget, right? 5 food per month. In 5 months, I need to start buying food again. Upgrade, upgrade, higher, more, yes. Max. I'm very curious to find out if you can actually start having to pay competitive wages. I don't know why else that button would be there. All right, anything new in here? Buy the farm. No, it's all farm stuff. Have the baby. Hire a teacher for your clan, young one. We don't have a young one yet. Send gifts. We actually do have gifts. Could we do that? Scully. Could I have you? I guess we could trade? Requires merchant and relationship. Oh, I don't know what merchant is. Okay. This is obviously not the UI for giving a gift. Is it on the world map? Sheep. They are level 16. They have 49 clan members. Just for reference, we have 5. 8% relationship. Their legacy is writing. Okay, they know the Yin clan and the royal family. Or those other clans know them. I'm not sure which way that goes. Okay, what about the Yin clan? Their legacy is also writing. Alright, so we should probably not go into writing if we get to choose that at some point. Okay, not much else I can afford. Oh, I can afford in here, though. Let's see if we can get 2 more retainers. That seems like that's... Let's not do it that way. That seems like that's probably the best plan. So I need 1 more high business, and we made just a founder. 49, and maybe she's a little old. And then 1 person that does writing, might, and art. Especially arts. I feel like that's kind of underserved. She's kind of... I wish I could filter this by age. 45 business, but she's old. 12, 19. Here we go. Writing 54. All right, you're in. Recruit. Hire. All right. And here, sign retainer, you. And you are going to do gig jobs. So we need a business person for our final slot. Just caring about business. And I guess age. 17. 12, 4, 21. Okay, 21's probably the high. 23, I stand corrected. 31. All right, old man, you're in. Recruit. Only 720. Yes. That makes me think of the meme where it's like, I'm only getting paid 1,600 coins. What? I'm only getting paid 200. Wait, you guys are getting paid? All right, and I want you to do trading. Okay. Hopefully that's pretty much automated the gig economy here. I will still click if I catch any for the purposes of getting skill. Art above 10. Art 10, 14, 16, 14. All right, Scully, bit of a warrior poet yourself. You're very pleasing to the customers. There you go. Sorry, wife, you're the least skillful, so you get to haul the rice around. It's terrible. Bet he lost some damage from the battle he was in. That would make sense. Charisma 97, we're having 10 kids. So the average for a Chinese family. Yeah, gotcha. My grandmother was from the old country, and she was child 17, the young one. 15 surviving to adulthood, which was really good back then. I'm a member of your clan, previously separated by war. Now I'm finally back. Okay, change name. All right, who wants to be a lady? Rosetta. Rosetta Builder. Welcome in. All right, we got to get you a house. Build. We probably should just run around and do a lot of fixing up. Yeah, we're kind of broke still, though. I really want to get that farm. Maybe we don't. All right. Assign Rosetta. Age 15, so she's not of marriage age yet. She's very strong. She has high might. Trait is mean. Wow. The mean girl. Sure, welcome home, honey. Let's keep working on our grocery store. Upgrade, upgrade. Higher, max, higher. Food, wait. Check my food. Okay, we're still good. Am I not allowed to be on pause while I check my food? Oh, that sure does pause it. Okay, I see. If you're despicable, people won't work for you unless you pay more. If you click the book, it shows your income. Yeah, the ledger. Are you talking about this? So right now we're barely making more with our retainers, but that'll get better as their skills go up. I'm not worried about that. We've also only had them for part of a month. Auto profits is 14,000. We're eating 6 rice. No vegetables, no meat, because we haven't upped their living standard yet. At first, Rosetta was like, wee! But then Rosetta was like, ooh. Best quote from Claire Obscure, I have to say. Man, that was so good. Totally off topic here, but if you like RPGs at all, and you can stand the quick time, especially the defensive ones, Claire Obscure is a really good play. I streamed the whole thing, and yeah, it was great. Nobody who can do the art. All right, pregnant wife, haul that rice. Gotta make a tough baby. Give me a strong son to lead the clan. Don't remember what that was, but it was probably labor. We're just having her practice labor. Babel's just not the smartest individual here. Yeah. Yeah. Not the sharpest, not the luckiest. All right, upgrade. We are now maxed on our grocery store. We're going to max out our employees. Confirm. Okay. Now all we got to do is wait for about 40K, and then we'll go pick up that farm. As they're doing their buying and selling, is it actually going into my inventory, or is that just also just automated behind the scenes? 103, 91, 92. Oh, some hard labor. Scully, you gotta put your weight into it too. Well, here we go. A courtesan. Ironically enough, our warrior pullet Scully will also do that. Oh no! Scully Builder, while working at the courtesan lounge, was humiliated by Yu Queen Ying of the Ying clan. I'm sorry, Scully. Endure the shame. I've been humiliated. Report. Select a member to do it. I will speak on your behalf. Listen, local government, somebody was mean to my clan member. They said his shishim playing was country. Has accepted the case. All right, we're taking this all the way. The Emperor will hear of this. Nobody insults your Shamshin skills. All right, redeem yourself. You were captivating, Scully. I knew you had it in you. Don't let them keep you down. I messed up my numbers. I was too busy thinking about your case. I just couldn't focus. Okay, food. We're still okay. I'm so gonna starve to death. I'm just waiting for it. Get some business XP. Sell. Ooh. How do I see how much you're selling for? This is an exchange. So this is like buying in bulk. This is like high-end clans get to do this. We are not high-end clan. Like, yeah, look at this. We could sell high-end rice. Okay, so that's out, but what if we click sell? Revenue is 49,000. Owners, the royal family. I mean, if we click buy, they refuse to sell to me. Wow. We don't want your money builder clan. Ugh. It's probably tainted. And thus our imperial ambitions were born. All I wanted to do was make some money. Didn't have to humiliate us like that. My money's as good as anyone else's. In fact, my money's better. This money was earned legitimately with blood, sweat, and tears of my wife, dragging rice bags around while pregnant. Don't see the Imperial Empress out here dragging rice bags around. 94, 110 sell. We have 34 of these to offload, so I need to be a little bit looser than I would otherwise be with the price. 117, yes. Cha-ching. 96, new. 103, new. 99, no. Missed it. 105, sure. 113, yes. We have sold all those off. 60,000. Okay, let's go get our farm. William says, city builder? A light city builder. I'm pretty sure you get to do more when you actually are elected as a government official, but we are just a lowly dirt farming family. We have built our general store and our granary, or excuse me, our grocery store at the moment. Okay, let's get out and let's go buy that farm. 38,000. I don't know who's selling this. I wish I knew. Let's try to bargain. 36,000. Okay, a little bit. We'll buy it. All right, this is not the Ching Chun farm. This is... Who else has been here for a while tonight? We'll go back up to the top. We'll do this profit style. The wolf farm. The wolf farm. Get lots of pelts out of that. All right. Quest complete. We bought our farm. So now, this is a 4-acre farm. There's a screen that shows you that, but it's split into 4 sections. We have peasant houses, and then based on the other peasants who are, they're essentially sharecroppers is what they're doing, is they're going to pay us a percentage of the crops, which apparently we bought a farm with ripe ready to harvest stuff. Excellent. And that's actual stuff. Like I just got that grain. Okay, so each peasant manages 2 fields. Why do I feel like we should be doing more? Manage. 2 planters, 1 herder, 1 artisan. Peasants will come voluntarily based on rent, environment, and convenience. Be cautious before evicting them. All right, I'm up in your rent, boys. You're living rent-free. You're up to 30% rent. Don't like it? You could take a hike. Let's upgrade the peasant house. Yep, I want to do that to all of them. And we can spend money to expand the fields, but I'm a little leery about doing that like crazily because I don't think they'll reassign themselves. So we have 2 planters. They're running those. We have 1 herder who's doing this. I don't think the artisan's going to work a field. I think we need to get to the point that we are doing like production. Dried fruit workshop. That's what I think that is. And we can't do that until we're clan level 10. At 12, we can make cheese grommet. I also really appreciate, like, look how many different crops there are here. So we have rice, vegetable, chicken coop, plum tree, orange tree, persimmon tree, a loquat tree. We have a paddy field. I don't know how that's different. Maybe it produces more. A cotton field, a fish pond, sheep, pigs, cattle, cherry tree, lychee tree, lychees, lychee flavored popsicles. That was a treat when I was in China. Mulberry trees, also pretty delicious. A tea tree. Wouldn't it be a tree, a tea shrub? Are those technically trees? Dried fruit workshop, cheese, weaving, winery. Hey, my wife would like that. Leather workshop, a tea crafting workshop, a brocade workshop, that's a type of cloth, a well salt. I don't know what that is. A sea salt. Well salt. Sea salt. I don't know what a well salt is. I assume that we're like boiling it instead of letting it sun dry, like this one's implying. Not certain. But, needless to say, we can't do any of that until we get higher. We could add some other... I just don't think it's worth investing in, frankly. So, we'll let Wolf Farm start growing a little bit here. When we come back and see we've got some more planters... Well, I guess... Herder. How many... Each peasant manages 4 animals. Okay, so we can actually manage 2 more animal pens. Can I build any? I can. You know what? Let's do that. Can I move the ones I currently have? Build menu, you... Yeah. Oh, one of them's a shorty. I see. Sure. I don't know what the difference between these is. Let's move there. Alright, that should all be worked by that person. Also, that makes me wonder, can I upgrade you? I sure can. Yeah. Let's... Next. 30 per year, 30 per year. Are you different than this? 15 and 50. Okay, so the bigger ones produce more. So there's no real reason to have the little ones. But I'm broke, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. That's a little weird. If it uses the same amount of labor, I might as well have the bigger ones. Okay, so I'll come back and we'll redecorate this a little better later, I think. For now, we're just gonna let this grow for a minute. Take me, I guess, just to the main city. I'd assume that well salt is made from drying water from an aquifer of some kind. Yeah, but generally speaking, you don't get salt aquifers unless you have seawater encroachment. I could be wrong on that. Maybe in China they did have aquifers that were salty, but none that I know of. But I'll be honest, I don't know the history of well salt particularly well. Yanwei Builder! I'm a member of your clan. Sure you are, buddy. Come on in. Yeah, everyone. You don't need to use your secret name, though. Everyone knows that you are actually Edalak. Edalak Builder. Welcome back home, buddy. Let's go get you a house. That I'm apparently too poor. Build. Yeah, me and the wife would like a little privacy. You can be, you're not getting the expensive one. Alright, ignore anything you hear. Alright, you get your own little spot. There you go, buddy. How old are you? 12. Okay, now... Can't I assign... Hang on, man. There's got to be a way. I think I'm supposed to be educating these kids. Age 15, train. Teacher. No private tutor. Point. Available tutors. None. I assume I need a retainer for this. Wow, she looks really mad. Holy moly. Probably because I didn't give her a teacher. I don't know if we can afford that yet. When is my next town business coming in? We're at rank 4. We need to be at 5. Okay. Give birth to a baby, hire a teacher, buy a book. Okay, there's a bookstore in town. I remember seeing it. Bank, exchange, bookstore. All right. We're kind of poor, so we can't have something too big. Also, I can't open 2 screens at once. All right, what are you good at? Might. She is literally a bully. Rosetta, please stop bullying everybody in the compound. All right, might, and what are you good at? You like writing. All right. We have a might book. We have a writing book, writing book, writing book, writing book, writing book, writing book, writing book. Okay, I'm noticing a pattern here. Okay, here we go. Might book for 241. All right, we'll get that. We'll also get him one. Buy. Items bought. Okay, then we need a tutor. Now, one thing I have heard people giving a lot of feedback on, why can't I have a clan member be the tutor for somebody else in my clan? That feels to me like that should change, especially if that would just be one of their tasks. Like, why can't Scully just be tasked with training? I guess I could have you. Okay. I could have you read a book, it looks like, but none of the other stuff. While I'm here, let me work that. Okay, nothing else for it. All right, so I guess we need to hire a tutor? Let me see. Yu Quin Yin must be stopped. How dare she? Okay, yeah, a few locations in China produce salt from a large subterranean saltwater. There you go, we learned something. Awesome. What, out of curiosity, since you probably are on that page, what part of China? I'd assume that would be the northwest, but that's just pulling stuff out of thin air. Don't forget food. Yeah. Food. How we doing? We're at 40. We're okay because we harvested from the farm. We're okay for now. Okay, so I think we want to hire a might tutor and a writing tutor. So let's see about that. Now here I don't really care about their age, so I'm just looking for stats. A 57-year-old woman with 53 might. She's married. She's insecure. All right, maybe we can pay her low wages. Recruit. Hello. She turned down my offer. She heard me. She was too insecure after I said that. Oh, I ruined that one. You're age 43 and you have 1 writing. Oh my goodness. You're the guy that hires me to write letters, aren't you? 29 might. I'm looking for some high stats here if I'm going to hire. Oh, I really like that outfit. Looking snazzy there, buddy. Okay. Low stats, low. Okay, writing 33. Mr. Purple might be in. Writing 53. How much for you? 2,100. All right, I'm doing it for the quest. Let's just do it. All right. So in here. Okay, this was the writing guy. Train, teacher, appoint, the writing guy. He is not cheap. Holy moly. Study tours, only adult clan members. Okay, travel, only adult members. Okay, read. We can borrow a book from library. No, add. Oh, that's right. We found some in our lawn. All right, start with the easy writing book. Still working on a book. Okay. Are these consumables? Okay, so for you, train, add. Here's a might book. I don't know if we can. I just don't know if we can shoulder the cost of another tutor. What's my ledger telling me? Okay, I have 5 retainers. They are making me 28,000 now. So we can actually shoulder that. That's not too bad. We're making more from our retainers than we are from our auto profits from our shops. We are also still paying for our wife to go visit the tea place. Are you done, wife? Are you chill? Mood is only 42. I wish there was, like... Is it home? Oh, let her go home for a visit. Sure. What's your job right now? Yeah, you're just doing entertainment anyways. Yeah, go home for 2 months. Let's see what that does. Because she is in a mood. Yeah, look at this. 94, 42, 100, 40. Okay, Scully, we need to cheer you up, man. We need to cheer you up. I'll tell you what. How about you Courtesan Lounge? Yeah, okay, go 5,000. Okay. Alright, keep it on the low key here. We can't afford that. How about you go to the tea house for 1,000? Just chill on that a little bit, huh? 87. Okay, the kids are all right. The trophy wife of Scully's all right. So it's just Yu Young-ji who's in a certain mood. Sichuan, most famously in Zhejiang, but also some extent in Yunnan. Okay, what are you? A civilian. Encountered Scully Builder at the tea house. May I contribute to your clan as a retainer? I won't ask for payment. I mean, why not? You have garbage skills. Why would I say no if I don't have to pay you and I don't have to give... I'd have to give you a house though, wouldn't I? Of some sort. I mean, we can buy another house. Your skills are garbage though. I'm gonna say no. I don't know what I would do with you. You're too terrible to be a teacher. Speaking of which, we still need a might teacher. 29 might. Okay, she might be in. No pun intended. 18. I really wish I could sort these. 21. Okay, 29 still the better. 29 tied, but he has the same clothes as me. 18. Man, you just can't go anywhere in China without somebody having the same designer clothes. Alright, you. Recruit. They say no. Alright. Where were you? 29. Alright, doppelganger. You turned down my offer. Everyone's saying no all of a sudden. We got a bad rap or something? Somebody saying something about me? I was on my way to visit relatives, but I got robbed. Alright, we'll help you. Let's just see what this does. What if I give you 5,000 coins? Relationship +2. Alright. Where can I see that? Horses, inventory, lineage, map. That was the already forgot clan. Relationship 8%. -1. Okay, we should do something and help the Yin clan like us more. Okay, I think our next big step, we need, I believe it's 60,000 to fix up our ancestral shrine. Let's go check that. How much to fix you? 60,000. That's our next big step, I think. We go over to Wolf Farm. Any new peasants or anything? Nope, no new peasants. I wonder if upping the taxes was too much. I do not know. I guess we could drop it down. Alright, fine, 20% taxes. Literally built you a house and gave you land to farm on. What a good deal you're getting. Wait, maybe we fix up another house. Let's do that. This is one of the more impressive ones, and you know what? I'm taking it. We also could increase our food. Maybe we do that. Oh, I'll tell you what. If you can get your wife pregnant, you get the increased food. All right, so get to work, Scully. You want to get some veggies? You're gonna have to work for it. Go to town. I don't want to have anyone auto buy those because we're only going to be using 3 at a time right now. But I will need to purchase some. Grocery store. Give me 21. That's 7 months. At least till the babies are born. Right. I can filter things out. So far, I have to say, I really like the chill atmosphere. I'm curious to see how far we have to get into it before we can really start taking the next steps. And to me, the next steps are like, take the Imperial exam, run for office, things like that. We also have not had a military thing come up yet. In my other game, I had one like right away. So I guess that must be random. I'd assume it's probably a good thing that we don't have that popping up here. Are you still doing okay? Health is still 69. I seem to remember I saw in the Steam forum somebody saying something about snacks, maybe? Oh, we could buy... Okay, these are some of the things we trade. At least the lift pod is. Interesting. So if the price of these is really good, I could buy them here. I seem to remember somebody saying something about snacks and like healing or something. Grocery store. Health +1 snack. Alright, I'm in it. Wow, we're gonna need to get you a lot of snacks if you're at 69 health. Oh, some persimmons. I've never had a persimmon. I hear they're really good though. I think they even grow where I live. Not like massively, but like you could get one and plant one and it could survive. They look very strange. They almost look like tomatoes. I did have a coworker bring a box in once, but I didn't grab one at the time. Mulberries for 55. All right, let's start with like 10 plums. Bye. All right. How do we get you to eat plums, Scully? Gift. Available vase. I don't have a vase. Medicine. I don't have any medicine. Snacks. You can have plums. All right. Health is at 70. I think that's higher than last time we looked. Death comes at 0 health. And sure enough, food, good environment, timely healing, and fewer fights. Alright, I'm assuming this means I'm allowing you to eat them? We have 11. When the month clicks over, let's see if we have 11 left. Alright, we're almost at the halfway point to get to 5. At 5, we can open new stores. Oh, that's not what I want. Somebody took my job. Okay, and everyone that is of age is married, right? 15, 12. I think the age in this is 18 to get married. I'm just guessing, but based on how our character starts. All right, you got the dangerous job, but you're bringing in some of the bacon here. How'd you do? Health stayed at 70. Okay. $102. I don't even know if it's worth looking at these. Are our people already buying up the good deals? 88's probably on the edge of being okay. 89. I think we're already taking care of that. That is really nice. I don't mind doing that, but I don't love it on stream either. If I was just playing for myself, it would be whatever. It's a lot of clicking and then clicking escape over and over and over again. Okay, one thing I haven't been looking at is over here. So Bakai Shi of the Shi clan is troubled by jaundice. Oh no. Pusi Shi has been appointed as the justice minister. Wing of the civilians has been the deputy magistrate. Okay, how do I do anything with that? We could travel. I don't know what that. I think that just loads me into the map, right? Yeah. Why is map not M? I should change that button. GB Shi, Yanzi Yin, Shi, and a Fang. Alright, so these are all part of those other two clans, and that's a civilian. I click you. You're decrepit. Oh, that's lovely. Triumphant and scholarly. Boy, look at some of these stats. 88 writing, 71 writing, 63 writing. Okay, writing is important. What's this? Financial adjustments. Am I allowed to do that? It doesn't seem like something I should be able to do. I could embezzle? The local providential cover... Okay, so that's not that. I suggest you fix your ancestral shrine only when it comes up in your quest line. Okay, yeah, we can wait. Persimmons are so good. Do you live somewhere that they grow, or do you get them imported? Alright, so let's take a peek through here then. Give birth to a baby, working on it. Interact times with members of other clans. I thought we did at least one of those, but yeah, in fact we should have, because I gave that one dude some money. And we won a wife. I feel like I should have two in that. Either on the streets or in their homes. See how you can hang out with them. I mean... Set duty. Interact with clan, I guess? Alright, let's go try to make the Yin clan. 10,000! Alright, let's just try it at least once. Also, I think the month clicked by. Did we eat a okay, we did eat some plums. Did you get better? Health is 73. So that, I'm going to assume that helped. I'm going to assume that helped. Alright, keep eating those plums. Health 100, health 100, health 100. Okay, you. Gift, snacks. You may also eat the plums. Can I buy some more plums, please? I sure can. Hey, they're only 52 this month! Alright, you know, give me, not that many. All the plums. Wait. I think what you heard was, I want a lot of plums. What I said was, I want all the plums you have. I'm kind of quoting something. Alright, you're on. Good job. What else? Interact with clan members. We're trying to do that. Oh, I missed that job. I got too efficient retainers here. I can't even click the jobs anymore. We are the economy. Unlock city on the map. Click on the map button to bring the world map, then click on a locked province to unlock. Can't do that. I mean, I don't know which way would be good. Should we go towards the capital? Go away from the capital? Also, that turns green. Those are red. Okay, so where you start does matter, because it looks like I have to do adjacent things. The game doesn't give you quest achievements retroactively. Okay, good to know. They grow in the North Island. Ah, gotcha. I mean, we could go for a beach house, right? Or we could go closer to the capital. I feel like we're not ready to do Imperial Court stuff. So maybe we have a nice southern beachfront territory. So we click this. The Empire is expanding its influence, something I couldn't read that fast. Oh, these are rebel forces. Okay. I don't like how close they are to my estate again. I don't like that at all. Okay, so we only have about 1,000 troops at any location, and our morale's pretty garbage. Empire Army, 21,000. Yeah, so that number that was the big city, because this is definitely smaller than that. Interesting. If I go here... Okay, I can't click this. I don't know why I can click that edit button. We won't fiddle with that at the moment. Okay, we sure did. What else? Give birth to a baby, interact. Okay, I'm trying to do the interact. I must not be doing it the way it likes. I'm looking for people with 3 dots on their heads. And we don't currently have anybody. Okay. Send gift to other clan members. Select a clan you wish to befriend. And give them a gift. Okay. We know that Scully likes vases. Sure. Do we have any? Do we have any vases? We don't. But what if we got one? Now I can't buy from my own general store, right? Oh, or can I? A gourd vase. I'll take one. Shop surplus -1. So, are people actually coming and buying these things? They must be. How can my revenue be so steady then? Okay. I think I have it set up that I'm going to give you a gift. We'll find out. Visit the other clan. Okay, I think I'm doing that at the end of the month here. The relationship with one clan member reaches 30. Attend the national exam. Send a clan member to the army. Repair or rebuild wing. These are the living sort. Okay, we could do that. I kind of want to click over here. Click over here. Oh, timeout. Oh, it's December, yeah, so we should be having those kids. A new clan member, girl, oh no, is born. It's Babel Builder and Yu Yang Ji's daughter. It's Wu Win Builder. Sure, you could be not Wu Win though. All right, Shannon, you're up. Shannon Builder. Ah, here we go. My son. All right, who's gonna be the living legend? William, it looks like you're up. You're the first person I came across that doesn't have one yet. William Builder. Look at him, he's got spunk, you can tell. Give birth to 2 out of 1 baby. I just want it noted that both the wife and the concubine had children on the same day. Implying. Once a clan member finds a bride, sooner or later she'll get pregnant. Give 10 months, you get a baby. Okay. 10 months. Okay, what else do we need to do? Interact with clan, send clan kiss, visit other clan, relationship, attend national exam, send to the army, fix wing, upgrade wing. Okay, those are both doables. Wife, now that you've had the child, get back to hard labor. Okay, wing. I thought we did. Yeah, we did fix it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't even do that on purpose. That was a mistake. Alright, well, let's max it out anyways. Repair or build a wing. Okay, we could build another wing. That's fine. Build. Wing. I am going to want to come through here and rearrange things, but for now, I guess we'll just do that. I appreciate that it was repair or build. That's appreciated. Send gifts. Apparently that didn't work. Visit clan. Hire 2 servants for your estate. Hire 1 because there's only room for 1 here. And then over here, hire. Okay, click on the wing you built to bring up the panel where you can hire servants. Oh, level 5. Well, let's keep looking through here. Assign servants to your main suites. All right, we now have 2 servants. What is this changing? I don't know. How'd you do, kids? I already know the day that Shannon was born, she was really into my hobby of ink. And I can tell that William is going to be a killer antiquer. He's very proud of it. 99 health, moods 100, 10 charisma. You're not the most charismatic yet, I'll give you that. Neither are you. I hope those go up. Oh no, are you an ugly baby, Shannon? Oh no. Nobody wants to be the one that says it. Okay, we assign the servants. Let's close out of there. Build a barn. Okay, that's another one right here. Prepare. Bigger barns get more horses. I mean, that makes sense. Visit the clan. Relationship. Buy 1 horse and give them to clan members. Okay, so we gotta go to town. I'm pretty sure I saw a horse store. Yeah, horse market. Oh, what are we feeling? Red hair? Age, oh, you're old though. Oh my goodness, are we gonna have horse breeding? Power 8. Speed and smarts. You're kind of the middle of the road. I like that you're young, though. Alright, horse, you're in. Buy. Horse bought. Alright, how do I give... Oh, there was a screen. Equipment. Horse. Of course. Alright, I have a horse now. Vaguely matches my outfit. I didn't do that on purpose. I have no idea what the horse is going to do, but we have one now. Find the horse market, buy horses, give them clan members. This will increase their might. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be the one with the horse. Also, they can't go out and see the world or just study for a tour, or just for a study tour without a horse. Okay, good to know. But I don't need that. That's not me, man. That's not me. Am I able to give that up? Scully needs that horse. No, apparently it's one and done. Alright, can we buy a second horse? Barn is full. Okay, not at the moment. We'll chill on that for a second. Army, build a private school or training ground on your estate. Also, we have another building here. I want to get that in and get our money rolling. A cosmetic store. Okay, that feels to me like a corner store. There we go. Cosmetics. Ooh. And because I was able to catch it. Ah, nobody who could do it. Alright, can we? Oh, wow. You are wowzers expensive. Hired 10 employees for our cosmetics store. We need 20,000 to do the next upgrade. Wow, this is going to be an expensive place. Okay, build a private school on our estate. Build. Main suite. Wing, main suite. Warehouse, barn. Private school. A place where teachers give lessons. You don't have enough coin. Story of my life. Alright, 50,000. It's getting pretty bustling here. Servant, idle. Get to work. What am I paying you for? Rosetta just looking mad at the world. Are you done with the book? You're 48% done with the book. How about you? Are you done with the book? 32% done. Okay, 50,000. Nothing I can do till we get then. So we might as well go over here and see if we can do some odd jobs. Oh, also... Okay, our food is getting low. I need to go purchase. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags of rice, I think. I'm wrong. Because I double rationed somebody. Okay, yeah, there's nothing for it. I would like... Nobody here is buying food. Tenoshi, I would like you to be in charge of purchasing our food. So we're gonna need 20 bags of rice and 10 vegetables, please. All right, let's see how ridiculous that gets. I have a feeling that our family could eat us out of house and home if we get too many. In my test game, I played about this long, and I had like 8 clan members show back up. So, it does seem to have a decent chunk of randomization there. 200. Won't sell me their exchange. As if I'm not good enough to sell things in bulk. Teach you. We'll open the ancient Walmart of the era. How are we doing on that, by the way? Business is 24. Okay, so it's going up. It's just slow. Tenoshi of your clan is pregnant. Good job, Scully. You know the rules. We are in urgent need of grain. What are we? We have 19 bags of grain. No, we're not. No, we're not. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, everyone has one, right? Yes. All right. You managed to get it done. You can have the better food. And kids, you don't get the better food. We can't afford that at the moment. We gotta build you a school. School for kids who don't read well. Cosmetic score, maybe the Rouge female can work. Apparently, we don't work in our stores. We collect the rent. Let's there's a social tier thing going on here. That would be nice if you could put them in charge of a business. I guess I don't know how busy this is gonna get. Like, we're pretty busy already. You're back on Visit Tea House. Your mood's up to 80 though, so I think I'm gonna let that ride. Your mood's 100. Okay, no more tea house for you. Yeah, no more tea house for you. Yeah. Also, we haven't been back to the farm lately. Am I ready to harvest? No. Oh, a little bit. 10 meat, 20 meat, 10 eggs, 20 eggs. Okay, so we planted 2 fields, but then we went unattended. So what happened here? We went down to 1 planter. We have a bunch of herders and some artisans. Well, dang it, I want planters. I guess we could do some decorating here. I really can't afford that at the moment. All right, we'll bring it back down to where it started at 10%. Maybe I underestimated the greed of the peasant. Can't believe them wanting to be paid and get food and... Don't they know that we're destitute? Build me a private school. Oh boy, that's a building. Okay, I kind of want to actually do a little work here. So build menu. Yeah, move you and move you. Rotate that way. There. Okay, private school. No, I don't want that there either. A little fiddly on this menu, I will say. Just move you. Sure. Okay, and then I need some paved path. Okay, that was a little further than I wanted. Go back. Control Z for me does that. I appreciate that. There. Sure, and then move you up. Actually, do I want that? Do we have a gate? I need the cheapy stuff. 2,000. Decorative structure environment. Okay, I do want one. I see. I keep hitting escape to leave that menu, and that leaves out totally. So I see what's happening now. There we go. Okay, just a little something something. All right, so what do we got? Private school. Upgrade to increase capacity. Active teachers 0 out of 1. Enrolled students 0 out of 1. Okay, here we go. So if I go to... was it him that actually got the tutor? Yeah. Place. No. Dismiss. Come here. Edit. You. Okay, he's actually decent at might too, so this solves our problem. Ages 8 to 17. Yep. Sorry, kids. I built a school. You have to go to school now. Haha. 10,000 for the next upgrade, which I can't afford. So it's probably better to have a private tutor, I would assume. But we're poor, man. I can only afford one private tutor for the clan. Hobby vase. Does that make sense in context? He collects vases. I mean, people collect Pokemon cards. Why can't he collect vases? If you want more coin, go 3x speed. Nah. 3x speed's how you get yourself killed in Kinchi. Ask me what I did yesterday. Yeah. Alright, this main gate is becoming embarrassing. Can we fix this? Yeah, there we go. Now I'm a little less embarrassed. Alright, interact with clan members. Other clans. Okay, whatever I did obviously didn't work, because it's been a couple months. So I thought I was interacting. Am I not interacting? Interact with a clan. Alright, maybe they just hate us too much. How about the She clan? For 10,000. Let's try that. Purchasing food. Health is up to 82. But we do still have a vase, so I'm not sure why I can't give that to him. Eggs. Health move. Oh, yeah, just eat an egg. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Actually, I have this little electric egg cooker. Is so nice. You can just make 6 hard-boiled eggs. It's so easy. It's literally like you poke a little hole in it, you put them in there, you measure the little cup of water, bang. Perfectly done hard-boiled eggs every time. I got a couple in the fridge, in fact. Okay, we have plenty of snacks. Maybe we need to go through... Yeah, let's do a quick audit. Is anyone not at 100 health? You are not. That's because you're not eating enough snacks. Okay, you could have these eggs. You can have, what would you like, a plum or an egg? Those are your choices for dinner tonight. Okay. Gift. Eggs also give mood. Pretty legit. I do enjoy a good hard-boiled egg. Gift. Egg. Plum. Okay. Health is only 71. Girl, give yourself a stroke at age 20 if you keep this up. Health is at 95. Okay, what is health tooltip? Ensure good food, good environment. Okay, maybe we need to like upgrade some houses again. I'm just shooting in the dark here. But I feel like we're doing something that may be hurting some of the health. Because the kids shouldn't have any problems. 12. Okay, I'm pretty sure his charisma went up. I'm pretty certain. I don't like that all these servants are idle. Why aren't they working? Alright, let's not spend the money at the moment. Visit other clan. National exam. Go to army. Send a clan to tea house. Okay, we could do that one. We've already done that, but that's fine. Your mood's fine. Mood's okay. You could use it. So you're collecting revenue. So instead, Scully, I need you to go collect shop revenue. Yes. Alright, you, I want you to set duty and visit the tea house for 1,000. Go. Maybe I'm just not spending enough money on them, but dang it, people. We're poor. Go to the courtesan lounge. Alright, you, change. You're not going to the tea house. You're actually going to go to the courtesan lounge. Confirm. I don't want to hear anyone complaining. Rent out an owned house in city. Okay, that's doable. Now I feel like we should buy one of the nicer houses maybe. Plus 30, plus 35, plus 40. How much do you cost? 139,000. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we stick to the slumlord plan. Alright, let's buy that one. You want me to rent it, so we're gonna lease it. For 2,000? Okay, I have no context to that pricing. Alright, we'll just let that ride, I guess. Oh, here we go. Housekeeper. Imperial Court attacked Yangshan. Enlist adult members to forge their legacy. Alright, Scully. Now's your moment. Enlist. Scully. Don't worry, you got one in the oven. If you die, it's alright. Claim. We're gonna go up in renown here. Send a member to the army. Yep, claim. Thank you, Scully. Rank 6. Did we unlock a new building? No. 7, we can sell textiles. Okay. Also, our cosmetic store. We still need to do a lot of upgrades here. Let's do one. Higher. Max. Higher. Okay. Up to almost 1,300. No. 13,000. Okay. Relationship. Okay, I'm working on that. National exam. Okay, send a clan member to tea house. That better happen at the end of this month. Deal with courtesan. I'm already collecting rents automatically. I did change it. Maybe that's just what it needed. Members to Dame contest. I don't know what that is. Buy a weapon. Quest. Okay, yeah. I'd love to do that. How do I do that? Dame contest. It's not this, right? Yeah, that's matchmaking. Oh, there's a bubble guy. Anyway, I was on my way to visit relatives, but I got robbed. Oh, sure, I'll help you, friend. Here, let's try 10,000. Plus 4. All right, so about 2,500 buys a relationship, is what I'm getting. We go to the map. How you guys feeling? The Shi clan is at 8, and the Yin clan is at -1. So I don't know how that helped. Also, don't die might. Don't die skull. Use your might. Campaign has lasted for 0 months. They have 2,700. We have 5,100 and 100% morale. We definitely should win that. Also, is that just a random picture of a pirate dude? I guess. Sure. Okay. I have literally no idea how that works, but we're fighting. Good luck, buddy. Not wounded or anything, are you? Health is up to 82. It's a little weird that they don't give the line to the male heir to the concubine. It's on her at the moment. Okay, buy a weapon from the local smithy. Oh yeah, we should have bought you a weapon. All right, what can we afford? We're pretty broke. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are way too broke for that. Okay, I'll tell you what. This Stark Cleaver. Buy. I can't send you to war. I can't do it because you're here. You're not here, so I can't give you your weapon. I will keep this weapon safe until you return. There you go. I love how we buy a horse, give it to self. We buy a weapon, give it to self. Wait a minute. National. Okay, I don't understand why this one's not completing. Yes, I'm confirming I would like to do that. I don't. We're definitely sending someone to T. We're definitely sending someone to Courtesan, and it definitely just ticked over on the month. I don't understand what the problem here is. Set duty. No. Cancel. Maybe I need to let it reset for a month? Cancel. Ditto here. Set duty. Interact with clan doesn't seem to be doing anything. Cancel. Send clan members to Dame. Buy a jewelry from a local jeweler. Jeweler. Don't remember that one. Jewelry. +1 charisma, 2 charisma, 4, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6. Alright. Now, let's not cause any problems here. Oh, wow, we are completely broke. Never mind. Preliminary exam. Pass the exam to be recommended as a qualified... Can be qualified for the rural. Oh no, I can't afford it! Oh no. Can I close this screen and sell? Oh, no. Okay. We need to keep a little more liquidity in our pockets because we just missed our exam chance because I didn't have the money to send anybody. Ouch. That hurts a little bit because we were waiting for... I also apparently don't have anyone on collect revenue. Double ouch because we should have had money. All right, wife number 1. You are back on collect shop revenue. And I'll just do this month's for you. Well, now we could afford that. Do they not take late entries? Boo. Boo, I say. I bet you those are biannual, too. I bet you that's not yearly. Because we didn't get one of those last time. Alright, you guys all still cool? Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we'll work at the jewelry store. 6 pence to none the richer, and then we'll go right back and we'll buy 2. We'll buy 2 pins, because we do not want to get stabbed in our sleep. Uh, Here you go, wife. Beautiful piece of jewelry. And concubine. Beautiful piece of jewelry. There you go. There you go. +1 charisma. You deserve it. Send clan member to tea house. I definitely want to do this. Why are you not recognizing that? Plan. I mean, oh, maybe because I'm saying the wives? Alright. Rosetta, please stop giving me the death stare. I can't send you to the tea house. Never mind. I guess try ourselves. Set duty. Go to tea house for 1,000. We'll try that. I also should be collecting that rent. I still feel like that's set up. Do transaction in exchanges. Okay, I mean, I could buy, I want to buy something cheap if I was going to do it. Okay, this is mostly selling. I click this, what? Sell oranges. Okay, that's not. So I actually want the ones that say sell. So sell 76. They want me to buy 100 dried fruit. Okay. Find an exchange, say strike a deal, and follow through. We sure did. Here's another clan, attend national. Go to tea house. Okay, we haven't rolled the month. I don't know why those are not finishing. I'm obviously missing something there. Fund rebels in fallen cities. What? Why would I want to do that? Choose a fallen city and fund rebels occupying it. Over time, they may lend a helping hand when you're in need. Oh, we're already going rebel? All right. So, you fund rebel. Let me give that away. Here. You can have a rabbit pelt. That much doesn't... I don't care about boosting my relationship. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that mechanic. Appoint manager to your farm. I don't think we have the population for that. I do know that we need 20 peasants. And we have 7 peasants. Including not enough planters. Alright, we obviously need to do something here. Alright, decoration. What can we do? Security, environment. Our environment's really high, so I don't feel like environment is it. That's all we can do. I mean, I guess we could throw out a fence. And of what we have, everything's just secure. Oh no, security 2, security 4. Okay, but fence-wise, it's all +1s. Okay, I'm not gonna do a full fence right now, but let's just see if that helps, maybe? We raised our security to 28? Maybe? Also, stop moving here if you're not gonna be a farmer. Bums. Not running a charity in these parts. Okay, March is almost over. Zip forward. Okay. Did those complete? Manage member. No, I don't understand why this is having trouble. Click lineage below, select an adult member, then tap duty and set their... I mean, that's gotta be how I did this. Set duty. It's the only province we're in. Maybe I just have a little bug here. I don't know what else to say to that. And we also need to keep working on We're in urgent need of grain. We have 18 grain. Okay, nope. I take that back. We are having a problem because we're using 16 grain per month. So my purchases are not correct. So you. Actually, I think your purchases are correct. Yeah, we're buying 20. Did we run out of money when she went to purchase, maybe? All right, I'm not gonna change that. I'm just gonna go to the grocery store myself. Give me not that much. Give me like 20 more of those. Bye. Nope, nobody die of starvation when we literally have money. That would feel rather foolish. I really like that I can automate. Oh my goodness, these retainers. They're literally faster than I can click. We're not gonna do that one. Oh, we can do that. Apparently I was fired. Apparently we're not as good at business as we thought we were. It does suck that we don't get experience from failing, apparently. I negotiated trade with a foreign merchant, but stuck. Can someone assist? Yeah, I'll help you out, man. Alright. 24 business is the best. Receive 5 gold. Ooh. Gold, you say? Maybe we could have a bit of an adventure with that gold? Now, those are worth whatever the bank exchange is, which fluctuates. So right now it's worth 12,000 each. So he just paid me 60,000 under current exchange. I'm gonna sit on those for now. Again, though, I didn't get interact with clan members. That was a clan member, and I interacted with him, so I'm guessing I must just be bugged. I'm not certain what's going on there. Okay, send gifts, visit other clan, relationship with clan member of other clan, which is 30. We missed our exams. Didn't get the T again. I don't know what the problem is there. Yeah, a whole bunch of people are being appointed to things that is not us. As long as it's a good point. I missed that second part, Shannon. That's pretty funny. Oh my goodness, time is flying by. Yeah, 1 second, and I'll tab for just a second. I was having problems with this earlier. I want to make sure that it is running correctly. We are live. Okay, yep. It is running correctly. Cool. Oh, labor. Wife, you are the expert laborer. Matchmaking's a no. Alright, are you guys... You're still 16, you're 13. Wait a minute. How can you be age 2 when you were born in December of year 1? I don't know if these kids know how to count. That seems rather suspicious. Nobody can perform. Okay, with the money we have, let's keep upgrading. Boy, that goes fast. Oh, thank goodness that's maxed out. We're in quite the little beauty parlor here. 16,000, which is about how much we make from the previous two combined. I bet you that's just going to be the pattern going forward. Yeah, if I could complete these quests, we'd level up to 7, and then we'd get another building. I don't understand what my issue is here. Maybe if we... Let's save and quit. And then let's load back in. Maybe that'll solve it. Alright, let's see if we can have any better luck here. Okay, visiting tea house. I'm gonna cancel that. Yep. Nope. Okay, not visiting tea house. Let's try the courtesan one first. We'll let that month run. I'll even go do some labor. All right, now I do actually feel comfortable speeding it up. Discontent is 22%. I wonder what that translates into. I'm so bummed that we missed the national certification. I really hope that's annual and not biannual. Or we're gonna be a while before we can do that one again. Is there an actual building for Tea House? It wants me to do it this way. Why is this different? Why doesn't the automation count? Okay, but we can do that. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking the nice one. Okay, problem solved. They wanted me to go there by myself, not use the automation. Not what I would have expected. I didn't even think about that, obviously. All right, but we can do that now. So, nope, 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 nope. Collect revenue, buy food, yes. Courtesan, not the exchange, courtesan lounge. Yeah, this is for the gentlemen, not the ladies. Choose a courtesan. Wow, that's rather in-depth. This seems like this is a bad idea. I can't look at your stats, huh? Drink with you, hear a song, leave. Let's leave. Hang on, I didn't actually get a look. So, art 48, 49. Yep. Wife, why are you mad? I'm just going to view her art. She's an artist. She just doesn't understand. Mood +7. Quest complete. Okay, that is somewhat good, but that doesn't solve some of these other problems. Visit clan. Okay. Is there another piece of UI out here? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the automation is not completing these. And I'm out of stamina. Okay, we'll send the really charismatic lady. Yeah, don't go visiting dudes. That's really suspicious. Crowd. Oh, I should probably know who some of these... Okay, so... members... Okay, so they have all sons. Interesting. Alright, we'll visit this guy. Interact. Beat up. Poison. Flirt. Spread rumor. Oh my goodness. How about we just have a chat? Maybe we don't start poisoning people on the first visit. Okay. Did that complete? Yes. Okay. That's helping. Assign members to collect rent automatically. Okay, now that one I feel like should be working. I wonder if collect shop revenue is not the same as collect rent. I haven't seen any other menus though. Collect rent for houses. Okay. Collect it automatic. Okay, so main wife, you can pick up the shop revenue. And our concubine, you can set up the collecting the rent. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Send members to the Dame contest. Clans want the most outstanding husbands for their daughters, and often they do it in a special form of contest. Send your bright young men if there's a contest going on. Okay, so we need an unmarried child. I'm a member of your clan, previously separated by war. Now I'm finally back. You look sneaky. You look sneaky. I know on the road you said your name was Yufu, but actually you were Little Bobby Builder. All right, Bobby Builder, let's get you a house. Not one of the big expensive ones. Sorry. I said not one of the... Oh, no! Can I undo that? Oh, I sure can. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I really appreciate when games just let me undo mistakes. Okay, why are you so expensive? 22,000? 7. 7. 7. All right, fine. Fine, we'll do a 7. All right, but the new kid doesn't get that. Skull, I can't give that to you while you're gone. I feel like we can move your stuff even if you weren't here. All right, kid, you lucked out for the time being. Bobby Builder, proud old Bobby Builder. Mood, health. Your hobby is art. You're pretty lucky. You're good at writing. You're age 10. All right. Well, you know what that means. Upgrade our school. Get in there, little Bobby. Gotta get you to be smart. Oh, we also should give you a book. They did also say there were improvements coming to this screen, and I can see why. When it starts zoomed in like this, I was like, where did they go? That's because I have to scroll over. I have a feeling this gets really big. Really big. Okay, Rosetta, are you done with your book? 100% add. Now you like might. Oh, do you keep the book? Okay. Oh, I don't want to ask her back. She might bite me. All right, you train. You're still reading your book. All right, Bobby, what are you good at? You like writing. Okay. Do I have any writing books for you? Add. I do. There you go. You can read the writing book. And you, little one, train. Add. Apparently, maybe we could read them. We could borrow from the library. We don't have any library books. Or a library to borrow books from. Okay. So I'm hearing I need to buy more books, is what I'm getting told here. To the bookstore. God, you guys remember when you used to actually have bookstores? Everything where I live is closed. We have one stupendously overpriced bookstore. We used to have a Borders that was so good. It was so good. When the chain went under, ours was one of the few Borders who was actually still making money. I'm still a little salty that they closed it anyways. Oh my goodness, we have quite a selection here, don't we? Alright. Yeah, 11,000 worth of books. I hope you kids are happy. I guess we don't even need to go there. Alright, you. No talent, no skill. No talent, no skill. Alright, son. Oh, and he's unlucky. What? Oh, a curse upon my lineage. What have I done to deserve this? Alright, well, you're gonna need a good book, son. Good luck. Alright, and you can have floral anthropologies. You like flowers. There you go, Shannon. Time to ship him down the street. It's called Heir and a Spare. We don't have the spare yet. Give it a minute. We got a lot of daughters in this clan. Okay, now that we know how to send people there, I wonder if that automatic thing wasn't really working. Armed escort. Okay. Okay, she lived. I'm just saying, if one of them had to go... I'm just saying, maybe there's a favorite. One of them gave me a son, even if he is unlucky. Campaign update. Glorious victory. We've obliterated the enemy. Royal Army, 2,000. Okay, so we lost half our army. Just you know, it's that meme where it's like European history. Sir Bob Blup 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 of House Blup Blup Bloop marries Marilyn of Blup Blup Blup. Asian history. 40 million people died during the summer campaign. Okay, but Scully, builder of your clan, is lauded for outstanding courage on the battlefield. Okay, so examine. Our army returned victorious. Okay, examine. Oh, they gave you a sword. The Empire rewarded Scully Builder with position of Yihui Officer for outstanding military merits. Confirm. All right, we got some work to do. Step 1, go back home. Scully, you have not been properly treated by this family. We're going to hire a servant. Hire. Yes. Then we're going to go to the barn and we're going to get some more room. Then, all right, kid. I want you out of here, kid. All right, you. All right, you get the nice place next to the clan head. All right, that's cool. Next, go to town. All right, we're gonna pick you out the finest horse at the horse market. A blue horse. Very rare. Very rare. I think we're probably gonna get you a blue horse. Age 1. I don't know horses particularly well, but I believe they would live until 15 to 20, I'm guessing. Assuming, you know, not like a war horse, maybe. I should know that. I had an aunt who ran a ranch. Did not live near me, though, in my defense. Okay, this seems to have the best, just like, most stats overall. We'll get you this one. It's not blue, but I hope you'll accept it. All right, then, Smithy. All right, I need something nice. Might 7, we're gonna get you a whip sword. Buy it. Only the best for our proud, soon-to-be general. Okay. Oh. We'll even give you a vase. Do you want the vase? Here's your horse. And here's your weapon. That takes your might up to 53. Also, you are okayed to buy snack or to eat the snacks. We're out of eggs. I wonder if people eat snacks even if they don't need them. All right, we are so proud of you, Scully. Our little soldier boy. Doing gigs, sweet name, clan teacher. Yep. All that makes sense. Slice says, like, comment, subscribe, join if you can. It's worth it. Good night. Good night to you, Slice. Have a good one, man. What are we up to? Oh yeah, we got a little bit of time left, but not too much longer. I do gotta kind of keep to my time limit during the week. I have to say, I'm enjoying it. I'm playing a little slow because I'm not like X3ing or whatever. I guess I am in X3. I wasn't X3ing before, but I have to say, I kind of like it. I like clan builders and people manager games, so King of Dragon Pass, Crusader Kings, my jam. So this is within the type of thing I like. I'm really curious to see what the next step is like, but we're gonna have to play some more to get there, obviously. We are still at the bottom of the rung here. Although I say that, we're up to 7. Didn't I say we unlocked a new store? Textile store. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I think I'm gonna put it over here. All right, How much do you make? 10,000 right off the bat. All right, and learning my lesson, we're gonna try to keep some cash. I keep overspending. I think that's causing me some problems. I hired 10 employees. Cool. All right, 16, 13, 10, 2, 2. Want to catch them when they're marriage age. Missed it. Yep. I was on the way to visit relatives, but I got robbed. Sure, we'll help you out. We'll try another 10k. This is the She clan. All right, maybe, hang on. A new clan member? Boy is born. Scully. Victory in the battlefield, victory in the bed. All right, Scully, actually, you thought about naming them Hui Zhang, but you thought better of it, and you named it Little Slice. Slice Builder. There he is. Could possibly be the new scion of the clan. He's triumphant and unlucky. We seem to have a luck problem in our family. He's talented in writing. I have no tooltip for what triumphant means. I do not know. He's blessed by the gods, but also unlucky. Okay, you need to train. We gotta get you training, kid. You're gonna be good at writing. Here you go. Start reading that book. Bottle in one hand, book in the other. Let's go. Gotta start making super family members. We gotta get ahead in this world. I'm negotiating trade with a foreign merchant but stuck. Can you assist? Yin clan, help. That's all me. 5 gold is gratitude. Alright, I was saying before I got interrupted, I think we need to do more visits. And I assume charisma is the stat, but I don't know that. Let's try. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You. Interact. For a chat. Relation 1, clan relationship, very small. Okay. Interact. Chat. Okay, I don't know if it was doing this when I was actually telling it. He's greedy, and he likes vases. You know what? I know somebody else who likes vases, too. Scully. Go talk to him about vases. Write poetry? Discuss art? Why don't you guys write some poetry together? They have no interest in your poetry. Aww. Aww. No friend. Okay, that's what I wanted. Dame contest, national exam. Relationship with a clan member. Keep interacting with people to build up your relationship. Okay, so biographies just tells us what we did. At age 18, you got married to Tanner She. You got humiliated. Then you started working out and got swole. And then later joined in the army. And you were appointed as an officer. Alright, none of that helps me get closer. I don't want to expel. You do not need to collect revenues. We have other people working on that. Resign? I don't want you to resign. Train. You could do that. Event. Keep interacting. How do I interact with you? Do I need to do that back at the clan? Oh, look at your little soldier gear. Event. I'm not sure how I can interact with you. It wants us to keep interacting. I guess send gift. Gift. Set quantity, 1 vase, but I don't think that's actually working. Oh, here we go, selected. There we go. There we go. Okay, we sent you a gift. Hopefully when I close that. Why you not say +1? Select a clan member. Other clans. Not other clan members, as in my clan members. Other clans, apostrophe, members. That's... Punctuation is important, guys. You can't skimp out on punctuation. You don't want to help your uncle jack off a horse. If you don't, he'll fall. Punctuation is very important. Okay, we need some gifts. General store. We know somebody who likes vases. We'll buy a stemmed bowl and a gourd vase. Buy them. Okay, world map. She clan? No. Yes. Visit. You. You like vases. Event. No. Interact. Where's my gift button? Trample? Horse trample. Let's not trample him with a horse. Are we not able to give you a gift? Okay, maybe it's just him. Lustful? Okay, let's just skip that. Flatter chat. Illicit affair? No. No! It's not what we're trying to do at all. Okay, maybe it's not that. Although, that really feels like that's the UI it wants me to use for that. Set duty. Interact with the clan. But this is just setting monetary stuff. This isn't it. Requires a merchant. Yeah, that's not it. Cancel. Interact with the clan. This is just a monetary thing. You are getting a 2 gold per salary, or 2 gold per month salary. Sweet. That's 20,000. Okay. I do not know, because it doesn't seem like that menu is what it wants me to do with that. Send gifts. Maybe you read the tooltip. Use flatter. I don't think that sending someone a gift necessarily is flattery. You could just be nice and send someone a gift. Flatter. Gift that. They like it. Alright, do it again. Interact. Flatter with the other vase. Gift. Okay, that should do it. Housekeeper. Imperial Court attack Longchuang. Enlist adult clan members to forge legacy. Enlist. Alright, brother. I believe in you. Good luck. Okay, and that did finish that off. Cool. Okay, relationship with member of other clan reaches 30. Okay, where are we at on that? Relationship. 9%. -1. We got some work to do. Okay, that one's not happening for a while. Attend the national exam. We messed that up. Dame contest. We don't have any single men. Appoint a manager to your farm. Let's go check in on the farm. Oops. Farm. Hey, we can harvest some stuff at least. Give me that chicken. Okay. Do we have more people? Hey, there we go. 3 planters, 8 herders. Okay, dude. There's only 4 chicken coops. 1 of you can handle that. 7 of you need to become farmers. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. All right, that is good enough that I'm gonna increase our... They've sold coins from the Babel estate. We need some security. Oh no. Oh no, don't like that. Okay, I want... I don't like how they have this organized. I think we'll expand this later on into more housing, so maybe I don't do that. Said don't do that. All right, let's just add a couple fields for now. Oh, we unlocked some new ones. Produces grains. Each peasant manages 4 fields. Each peasant manages 2 fields. Are you also wheat? Let's find out. That's 1 extra peasant, and here's some cotton fields. 2 fields. Okay, we'll just do 1 sec. Plum trees, orange trees, persimmons. Let's 3 years to grow. Each peasant manages 10 plants. Okay, I want to redesign this, but we're not going to have time tonight. I do like this though. This feels nice. I like that I can just freely move things. I appreciate that in builder games. That is kind of a handy little tool. Okay, we have some extra space so we can get some more workers possibly. We check our inventory. We're okay on rice. I should let people eat the dried fruits. You. Gift. Dried fruit. You're okay. You're okay. You could use a little bit. Alright. You can have a dried fruit. Only if you behave. State. All right, what else do we want? Discover and treat patient. Find those troubled by ailments and heal them. Oh no. Are you implying that I have a family person that's sick, or just you want me to find any person? Okay, we're all right. There's 2 books in our library. Wing. Functional. Barn, private school, training ground. The idea venue for kung fu training. Oh goodness. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to rebuild this place. Where else? Okay. Library is clan level 8, so I can't do that until we've leveled up more. Enable auto borrowing books. Send a delegate to a clan party. Okay. I feel like we just need to level up a little bit more. We do that by getting more clan members and continuing our stores. Oh, I'm over time. All right, let's do a final upgrade over here before we head out. Oh my goodness, you are so expensive. Okay, we can't afford to fully max it out. But we're making almost, well, 19,000. Okay, but that's going to have to be it. We're over the 3-hour mark, which is kind of my time limit for at least the next few weeks before we move into summer schedule. So, House of Legacy. I don't know how it was to watch, but I really enjoyed playing it. I'm really curious to see, because I know that I think I heard somebody said they had played 100 years. So I'm assuming that, like, we're going to die off and our kids are going to die off. Like, we're going to have a big family tree here. And that's what makes it interesting to me. I'm super curious about the eugenics. Trait lively. Little Slice, always so lively. Yeah, I'm really curious about that. And then when we can actually start marrying other clans, rather than just the lady that I found behind the horse cart. So, pretty interested. This is early access, and they have already patched a little bit, so thumbs up there. I've seen absolutely nothing that was untranslated, so big thumbs up there. A little sketch, the apostrophe was changed the meaning of the sentence, so that was a big oof, but in the grand scheme of things, that's like nothing for these type of games. And the developers already posted, like, hey, we're 1 dev and 2 artists, so, you know, we're working on it. and here's the things that's coming this week, and we'll have a roadmap for you soon. So thumbs up there. And I think I paid, it was like $10 or $15 for it, so it's not a pricey game or anything. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I think this is pretty good. If you like slow-paced clan games, I think you're gonna enjoy this one. Seemed interesting, but mostly spent time talking to Tut about quantum computers. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. All right, well, that was interesting for me. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do on Wednesday. If you have enjoyed this and you want to post a comment that says, hey, do some more, that helps influence my decision. Otherwise, we may continue, we may not. Just depends what I'm feeling like at the time. We have several big game releases coming up here, so I'm kind of not wanting to start big things at the moment. Top of that pile right now for me is, I think it's June 2nd, we get Cyber Knights coming out. And that's going to be our evening stream for a while at least. So we'll see. We got another week and a half, whatever, before that comes out. Otherwise, Wednesday is something and Friday is Dominions. I will hopefully see you on both of those. Like I said, leave a comment on here. Tell me what you thought. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. All right, builders, thanks for hanging out. Always a good time. Hopefully enjoyable for you too. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Babble out.